Welcome to Black and Black Comes Infinity. I'm your host, Cronus, coming to you straight out the Vista. Drugs are bad. Okay. Let's see. Joining me on my left is your boy Blue.
Ain't your mama pretty? She's got meatballs between her titties. Scrambled eggs between her legs. Ain't your mama pretty?
Then we got the oldest ninja in the world, Oh Ninja.
Wrote a song about it. Like to hear it? Here we go.
And also a special guest and also a frequent viewer of the podcast, P.
What's up from the third coast, everybody? Chicago. Make sure to bring a towel. Everybody bring a towel.
Yeah, bring a towel. Man, South Park has been so good. South Park has been so good lately. It's funny, I haven't watched it in so long, but having like characters like Tally come back has been amazing. I was watching it with somebody, and she was like, what is going on with this person? And I was like, oh, that's Tally. Like, you don't know Tally? Like,
This person.
Yeah, it's like not a person. It's like a
not
thing.
a person.
Yeah.
She's a towel. He likes to get high.
Let's see, where is my... All right. Listener of the week would be Zor, once again. Thank you very much, fam. And nobody's in the chat just yet because we've been super late, and I have to, like, send out some information to somebody else. All right. Oh, Ninja, anybody die? You didn't, obviously, so that's great. I'm just saying, we're on Oh Ninja watch for the past, like, couple of weeks, bro.
Yeah, well, you're going to be on watch for another 2 months. But we're going to pour out some... We're going to keep it light. I'm going to pour out some Diet Sprite for all the two victims of the Annunciation Catholic High School shooting that happened early today. So apparently the shooter injured 40 people but only killed 2. So and the 2 were children. So RIP to them.
They were literally their names
are not released.
They were praying when they got shot. This is America.
What do you mean? They weren't praying thoughts and prayers?
They were literally in a church praying. So people want to be like, oh, we just got to bring church back to schools. Like, where are you at now? Like, this is the problem is not prayer. There's an obvious problem that people don't want to talk about. So
yeah. So this was the first.
Yeah.
This is the first week of school, or maybe even the first day of school for them. So this man.
The first week for them.
Yeah. So I believe the shooter was 18 years old, but shot up 40 people and killed 2. It's wild shit.
Yeah, he was carrying 3 separate guns on him, and he unloaded all of them.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
And he took his own life.
Yeah, I just heard about that. Because apparently there was a lot of miscommunication and not a whole lot of live reports, but this happened earlier this morning, and a lot of stuff came out as the day moved on. So it's unfortunate about what just happened. Yeah, not even, church and schools and the guy. Where was the whole guy with the gun? Anyway, the guy with the gun would have got shot anyway. So,
I mean, sometimes they don't. They usually take them in safely if they don't commit suicide. So, which is kind of crazy. Except for that, in Uvalde, which is obviously a disaster, but somebody with, I hate to put it this way, but somebody with actual fucking balls came through and got that guy. While a bunch of people just like sat there and waited. People with guns. They're like, oh, he's got an AR. It's so scary. It's like, motherfucker, y'all should have ARs too. Like, we all know you do. Like, come on. And there's more of you. So y'all should be, especially when it comes to like protecting kids. I can understand if it was like something else, but also that's what you get paid to do. If you have a problem with being in line of fire, then don't do that very specific fucking job. So
you swore an oath.
Yeah,
right?
You did.
To protect and serve. And look, people have lost jobs and careers for that, but who gives a shit, right?
Yeah.
A lot more people have lost
lives
and children.
Yeah.
So yeah, that we are not wasting any time going down the rabbit hole this week, huh?
No, yeah. I guess not. I mean, because it's an RP, so yeah. That sucks.
Plus, like, it's. I mean, they always post it up online saying that guns is like the #1 killer of kids, and it's like we see the statistics, and yet like nothing changed.
Yeah, it's like honestly, it's like it's something that could be changed. But like a lot of things, like I understand, like cars are a big deal. Like people get killed with cars all the time, but people need cars for other things than just like killing people. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, people use guns for other things too. But this seems to be like a really unforced error in America. Like this is decades now. This keeps occurring, and I used to be on the other side of the fence, where I thought that people need the gun rights, but you know what? It took one too many kids getting shot, and people just like, oh, we can make schools basically like prisons. I'm like, no, I don't want my kid to go to school with some fucking concrete walls and behind fencing and like concertina wire and all that shit. Just like reduce the amount of guns in America. And if you think it's trampling on your rights, honestly, at this point in time, I don't really give a fuck because enough kids have died. Like,
I was gonna say the fact that a company is making a bulletproof backpack just shows you like how fucked up this country is.
They're trying
they
to
should be buying like Jane Sports backpacks, not fucking
Jan Sports.
Instead of fucking Kevlar backpacks.
Those were the best. I'm just saying they were very basic. I don't know how Jan Sports
Still
became
around.
like so popular. Are they really?
Yeah,
They are still around.
Just about to say they're still around. They're just different. They make less colorful ones, but they're still around.
You know, they got to make a
they look
K-pop
the
Demon
same.
Hunter Jan Sport
That's-
backpack, and they'll corner the
man.
fucking market. I'm just saying.
Oh shit!
That's
Holy shit.
everywhere.
That's
Everywhere.
That's money right there.
Yeah, it's
That's all
printing
kinds of
money.
money.
We'll get more into
So
that in a little bit.
Yeah.
What's cool with the Jane backpacks? You can like tag them up all you want. Like you can customize it, draw on it, whatever.
Especially because they were pretty cheap, so it didn't really matter
Yeah.
how you like messed them up or did whatever. And they weren't like the best made backpacks, but because everybody else had them. This is what I realized after being like a parent for so long, is that I used to always wonder, like, why are there trends like all these kids wearing the same shit? It's because the parents are all shopping at the same goddamn places. that's what it is.
So I was thinking about this the other day because I have two school-age kids, and I remember one summer growing up, I had to get a new backpack because mine was trash, and my father must have had a little extra cash because I got the Jan Sport with the leather bottom. Remember
That's
the leather
the
bottom?
dope one.
Right
Yeah.
And I was like,
That's the one.
oh. That one was
That's
probably
when you
like,
do
for
it.
like $20, and I was like, yeah, look at me. I'm on it right now.
That was baller
Collection.
status.
Mm-hmm.
Collection.
That was like getting them Tims back. I guess in New York, in California, they weren't really a huge thing, but yeah, New York though, that was a thing.
It was
Yeah,
a thing.
especially in '90s hip hop, the Tims were it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're all close to the same age except for old Ninja. And I definitely Tims were the aspiration. I actually never got a pair of Tims until I was old enough to buy my own, and I was like salty about it my whole life.
And you're like, my knees are all bad. These sisters are uncomfortable, bro.
Yeah,
I
they're
got
not great.
fallen arches and shit. Gotta get
Flat.
You
you
gotta
gotta get orthotics for your Tims.
You're talking to your kids. I didn't have Tims until I was already a man.
I got old man Tims. They're called Timothy's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dang.
he's a full name.
but also when you get older, you're like, fetch my Tims. It's a whole different meaning. I'm just saying.
Oh, that's a whole different thing. You into the whole different strategy.
Somebody needs some fucking traction. I'm just saying. Pipes getting laid deep.
And they're
Anyway.
waterproof too, in case you got a squirter on your hand.
God dang.
We were talking about
Took
that
that
before the
full circle.
podcast. Yeah. That one, that got weird, but whatever. It's all right.
Yeah, we kind of
Oh,
went on a
sorry.
little bit of a tangent.
First in the chat would be Brandon Park. I didn't even say because he wasn't in there when I first went off.
Yeah, he also said, "Don't let old Ninja pour one out for himself."
Yeah,
Yes, we don't need that.
we do not. This is shit that I think about all the time. It's like who's left,
What?
you know? Like eventually, there's going to be one less podcast member on this podcast. Eventually, and it's like it's sad. So yeah, I don't want it to be any of us, but it's going to happen.
I mean, somebody will be last.
Yeah, somebody will be last.
Yeah, it's just the way it'd be like
Last
that
one out. Turn off the lights.
Can we go back to South Park for a second?
Yeah, let's go.
Did you
Yeah.
guys talk about this already? The incredible deal the South Park guys signed,
Oh, the
and then
$1
they went $1.5 billion.
Yeah.
And then the ink wasn't even dry, and then they went on this run
Yeah,
of going after I mean, that is the move of moves. Like
Mhm.
secure the bag
Mhm.
and then go crazy.
it's literally.
like-
Go ahead.
That's like a teacher or somebody getting tenure and be like, you know what? Fuck them kids. It's-
Well, it's somebody getting tenure plus $10 million.
Yeah.
So, or what- not-
$1.5 billion.
It's a lot of money, and honestly, it's money well spent. It's more than fuck you money at this point.
No.
So they don't really care. Like they secured that, and They've been on
They'll
for like 30 something seasons now, which has been amazing. And they haven't seen these sorts of numbers ratings wise since like the 90s. And
Wow.
that's amazing. So like Paramount,
I'm with it.
this is money well spent for them, because honestly Paramount was not doing too great. That's why they had to do the buyout from Skydance. So yeah, genius move. Keep making the great content. I think the reason why they're going to like the every 2 week thing is because there's so much fucking content available from the Trump administration, because they're all fucking idiots, and they keep like screwing up in just like fantastic ways. Like now they're covering up like obvious medical issues with Trump, even though they talked all this shit about Biden last time, which is warranted. Don't get me wrong. Like the guy was kind of a blithering idiot there at the end, but the health issues with Trump beyond his cognitive issues, which are very obvious. It's been obvious for a long time now. He's covering up bruises. He's got fucking big ass cankles. Like he's not looking too good. He's got like bloodshot eyes and shit. I'm like, bro, like, what are they teeing JD Vance up? Like things are very obviously like not looking good for this guy, and he's like 79 years old. So it's like these are.
Oh, he's also sleeping during important meetings. Like a lot of times he passed out during important international meetings.
It's because he's up at like 4 a.m, truthing out, total nonsense.
And whatever doctor gave him his diagnosis. Yeah, a while ago, saying he was in perfect health and he's fit as a fiddle.
Bullshit.
That was some bullshit.
Once they said that he was not obese, I'm like, okay, you're obviously lying to everybody. You're bullying us into believing that this guy is not a total fucking fat ass. And I'm saying fat ass in the most disrespectful manner, because fuck that guy.
Okay.
Not even a cool fat.
His core base, no matter what he does, they will never waver, except for maybe the Epstein files. That's like the only thing they teeter on. Everything else, he's untouchable.
No, I mean, listen, some of these Latino voters, they're not looking too happy right now because they're getting deported, and they're like, "Oh, I voted for him," and it's just like, he told you what he was gonna do.
Yeah, like there's the guy who owns a burger spot. I can't remember exactly where, but it's like a Trump-inspired burger shop, and it's dudes being deported, like him and his family and stuff like that. It's like, well, what do you expect? That's literally what he campaigned on. You should have known what he was going to do. But since you didn't think it was going to happen to you, well, surprise, surprise. Yeah. See you later.
It's not surprising to anybody that's like been a student of history. Like, listen, you want to sit there and have your proximity to whiteness get closer, but they don't give a shit about any of that. If your skin is brown, if you got an accent or some shit like that, it's not fucking European. They don't give a fuck about you. They'll gladly, take your vote. They'll gladly put you on TV if you're spitting out their talking points. But once they can do what they want to you, like they'll gladly get you the fuck out of here. They want the United States to look a certain kind of way, and it does not involve brown people. So
I was also going to add, it doesn't matter if you have an accent as well. If you are adjacent and you speak fluent English with no accent, they're gonna do the exact same thing.
Oh, yeah.
But once they're done with you, you be hung out to dry.
So dumb about it. They're so dumb. I mean, go ahead.
The best quote I heard about him, and I think about this probably almost every day, is you don't have to take him literally, but you got to take him seriously, because the dude says a lot of crazy shit. But if you listen and kind of see your way through what he's talking about, he does a lot of the stuff he says he's going to do. Or he has somebody else do it, but he gets it done, right? This whole thing today with the Federal Reserve governor and all that he's trying to do there, that was this morning. And then tonight we have a whole new set of issues, like you were saying, Kronos. Like, it's every day, right? So this morning was the Federal Reserve. This evening it's the health commissioner, the CDC woman.
Yeah.
Down.
I mean,
I'm sorry. Can we? I'm behind because I missed it.
It's a lot.
It's hard.
I was a lot. So I know he tried to fire. What's her name? No, the woman. He tried to fire her yesterday.
Yeah.
And she.
The black lady.
But she can't be fired without cause.
Yeah, she can be fired. Yeah.
Well, she can't be fired without cause. And so they're making up a cause.
Yeah, the thing is, cause is not explicitly defined in the clause that she could be fired. Yes, there you go. Yeah. Good. So he tried to fire her yesterday because they said that she quoted that she had 2 primary homes,
Which
and they said that that's illegal.
honestly, I mean, it is, but honestly, it's not a fucking felony. You could have literally, even if she did it, which I don't know if she did or not, I doubt it, but even if she did it, that is not a felony. That's like literally, you just got to pay some fucking back taxes, if anything.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's like it's not a huge deal. It's not like that she got convicted, of 43 fucking crimes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here?
And then what happened with the CDC? What happened with that? What was that about?
So the story I read this evening is that there was a woman who was a senior person in the CDC who they want out. They essentially told her she was going to be out. Now she's pushing back just like Lisa Cook did and saying, I'm not leaving. And there's a whole suite of CDC officials who are either resigning in solidarity or threatening to resign if she leaves, right? And this is all related to Robert Kennedy, who's a special boy too, like the rest of them.
Yeah. Because he's trying to push that they don't require COVID vaccinations and some other stuff too, which is like ridiculous. Because I just heard that there's like a flesh-eating bacteria that's on the rise, which is like, what the fuck?
I heard that it's a flesh-eating. It's like the size of like, I guess it can fit in your hand, but that's how big the creature is. And they found it.
Alien?
That seems rather large.
It's like the size of like a caterpillar, apparently. So,
are you talking about are you talking about the screwworm thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is. So it's like the size of
that's something different. All right.
Yeah, not bacteria.
I was on P's thing. I was like, bro, like you can't see a bacteria.
Yeah, no, the screwworm is apparently like the size of like a small screwdriver. Apparently, they found this first case like a week ago.
It was in a cow, though, right?
In the U.S. What's up?
It was in a cow, though, wasn't it?
I didn't get the details. Apparently, they said it was some hiker or something. I don't know about the cow thing.
Okay, well.
I don't know. I didn't get all the details. I'm like, this looks like a caterpillar. But this could be on the rise with people denying it and whatnot. All of a sudden, the whole town gets like halfway eaten. So,
well, I know there was there was a spike of COVID in California. Somebody that I know actually just got COVID recently.
Variant.
Yeah, it's like this. The problem is that like they disabled like all of the counters for COVID now, so it's like you can't. It's hard to track it. Yeah. Like I used to use a Worldometer to like track COVID, but because they shut down all the CDC stuff, they don't have like the tracking mechanisms to like show like the charts anymore. They should just keep that up like forever. You know what I mean? For like every fucking disease that's out there. I mean, we pay taxes for services like this to like track diseases, so we know if there's a trend. Because if people start getting sick and you don't track it, like you don't know how bad it actually is.
Yeah.
So it's like literally playing with fire with gasoline. So
that's literally how we ended up in the mess before, that they weren't really, I guess, accepting that COVID was a thing, and it blew up.
Yeah.
So
massive numbers that the world's never seen before. They quote Trump on that one.
So Pete, question for you: the lady from the CDC, is she an African American woman?
No, that's the person from the governor.
I know this Cook, but I don't know. I didn't see this woman. I just wanted to see the comparison.
No, yeah, she's white.
She hails from the Caucasus Mountains.
Yeah, she's Susan Monterez is her name.
Okay.
Oh, it's probably because her last name sounds too Latin.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's actually doctor.
That don't matter. That don't matter. So that don't matter.
It sure is.
Yeah. Wow, that's some stuff right there.
Oh, three leaders have already quit after Monterez has left.
The problem is, like, I hate that they're quitting. Like, I need them to stay and like fight it, because by them quitting means that they're giving in to Trump, basically, for him to, or not Ronnie down here, John F. Kennedy Jr. to put somebody else in there who's gonna obey, basically.
Well, this is like there's a problem though. Yeah, I totally agree. But like if they're telling you to like do certain things that you're not comfortable doing morally, because they're literally telling you to lie, and that's gonna be part of your job now, like what do you do? Because if you don't do it, then they're gonna fire you, and then you're probably gonna lose out on some benefits if you leave before like your retirement date or whatever. So I can sort of understand. Like I'm with you, where like I want them all to stay and like fight back, but They've stacked things in such a direction where fighting back is extremely difficult, if not non-existent, because they have a bunch of yes people that are in there. I mean, like he fired like was it like the whole vaccination team and like just put in like a bunch of yes people. And what do you do when like they tell you like these are the numbers? It's the same thing that happened with when he fired it was with the Bureau of Labor and Statistics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a huge deal. Like we're not seeing anything right now because we're in between the times of like when we have labor and statistics numbers. But like when the next one comes out, and you don't have somebody that's like actually trustworthy, like it's gonna be like you're not people are not gonna believe the numbers, and that's gonna be a huge problem because if you don't accurately count the amount of people that are on unemployment and the amount of people that are employed. You can silently hit a recession and like nobody will know because they're not accurately counting anything. This has happened in other countries. Like you can fucking watch it.
Well, I got some bad news for you, my brother. Do you know when the next jobless claims number is?
I think it's like this week, isn't it? It's like Thursday or Friday?
Tomorrow.
Oh yeah, Thursday.
Tomorrow.
So it is the implications of a bad number or untrustworthy data, which is actually way worse than a bad number.
Yeah.
Is global, right? Because we as a country issue debt, and a lot of the debt that we issue is impacted by the faith that other companies and countries have in our financial system. If they don't trust the numbers, the system starts to collapse, right? Our system has worked so well for so long and attracts so much money from overseas because there's an inherent trust in the system because it works, right? And so when numbers that are like fundamental to the process start to break down, people will move their money away or call them their debt. There's a bunch of different things that folks can do, but this is a big number. And tomorrow's number, like you said, people are going to look at it a little sideways, right? Which they never have before.
Especially if it's a huge number. Like if they say it's like 250,000 people, like jobs added, it's total bullshit because there's no way that would happen after like.
They're not going to trust it if it's too big either way. You're absolutely right.
So. It's going to be, and yeah, you're exactly right about the whole trust thing. We've already seen the dollar's already falling significantly. The stock market isn't really as impacted right now. It's mainly because of like consumers, because like our economy is it's what 3/4 of our economy is consumer driven. So, but like
market is an all-time high today.
Yeah,
S&P 500 is an all-time high today.
But so it's literally just it's a Jenga board right now. Like it just takes a couple more pieces. And then we're hitting like 2008 levels of bullshit. Like not even 2008, probably like COVID level. Because COVID was arguably worse. Because, I don't know. P, you know more about this. What was worse
early
for the economy? Was 80s, it like... No, 90s? I mean 2008 and 2000 or 2020 were like really bad. Which one do you think was worse?
I think the financial crisis, the 08 time was worse. The COVID thing was a big hit early, and then the recovery happened pretty quickly. The 08 was a much broader and more prolonged time, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't have any data in front of me. That's just going off of memory from being alive then. But yeah, I think that was a worse time.
Well, yeah, and I think that, with at least with COVID, they had some direct programs for people. It wasn't enough in my opinion. But in 2008, there was nothing for the people. It was just like, fuck you, and here's money for the companies.
Yeah, that's right.
And there was legislation for those companies. It wasn't just like they had to have legislation to give them money, to give them stipends, so they could pay out their CEOs, the CFOs, COOs, so they can take their mistresses to the Bahamas or Italy or Milan or something. They didn't do nothing to fix their companies. So
yeah, because this is the problem when they do like a lot of these programs, especially like the PPP loans. Another like great example is they don't put in like enough provisions for like penalties if you actually exploit these programs, because they go after like the everyday man all day, but when it comes to like a corporation, they won't do that. So they won't put in like what they should do of like, hey, like if you take this money and you don't hire people and you don't pay them directly, then you need to pay this money back, probably with interest. But they didn't do any of that.
Definitely with interest.
Oh, interest and penalties.
Interest.
Yeah,
interest and penalties. Yeah, it's not like oops, sorry.
No,
they're gonna get you.
But the problem is they have a bunch of people that are literally in Congress that took those loans, which should be fucking illegal. Like, how the fuck can you vote on something to give yourself money like that, and just like and exploit it? Anyway, like people took those PPP loans, didn't pay them back, didn't keep the people that they had on their staff employed, and they just pocketed the money. They robbed us.
There's definitely some of that.
I think I have to give it up to. I can't remember. I think it was maybe it was Ford or Dodge or something like that. Because I think under the Obama administration, they got a huge loan from the government, but they were able to pay it back with interest. Or
I actually think all the big bank buyouts were paid back with interest, right? That's not necessarily like that's not really the point. It's good. It's better than the alternative, right? But I think the federal government as a whole was made whole and then some. But that money could have been used other ways instead of being deployed the way it was deployed, right?
Yeah.
I mean, but in terms of total dollar hit, I don't think there was one. I think it was actually a profitable move. But again, that's not really the point.
Yeah, because I mean, the other side of the story is that people that lost their homes, like a lot of people lost their homes or went into like serious fucking debt.
Yeah.
Like I was affected by that. I was just trying to move, and I had to short sell my house, so that I lost like $200,000 of value on my house, and so I short sold it. That affected my credit for like years. And I'm older. It's like I'm good now, but yeah, that shit sucked. All I want to do is just fucking move. The idea, like even back in 2020, including in 2008, the like easy way in my mind. I'm not a financial genius or anything, but if you're having a financial crisis, is just they could have just taken it to like current market values for people's houses, and just made it current market. I don't know how the fuck they would do that. But that would have made it way easier for like to avoid like all this bullshit, and then like also go back to like the Glass-Steagall Act, which they never like reenacted anything like that. And then in the 2020 crisis, when they had when people were like losing their jobs and shit, and we had all this another real estate issue, was it could have just paused all of the mortgage payments and just tacked it on the back end. Like if you lost your job for X amount of months because of COVID, because you literally couldn't go to work. Then just pause the payments for like X amount of months and just tack it on the end of your fucking mortgage. That way the banks will still get all their money, and they'll be made whole again. But they didn't do that, and people still lost their homes, and a bunch of other shit happened because they want to be greedy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they want their money quick, fast, and hurry. Gimme. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm interested to see these numbers tomorrow and what kind of back and forth the administration is going to be saying tomorrow about what the numbers are, what they really mean, blah, blah, blah.
Well, the problem is, though, is that, I know Jerome Powell hinted at, this is like very economic-driven fucking podcast right now, but Jerome Powell, he hinted at having interest rate drop in September, right? That's the next one that would be, I think it's September.
Yeah, it's coming up.
So he hinted at it, but if these jobs numbers are all fucking wonky, like he's not going to do it.
No, he won't. He didn't want to do it. He doesn't want to do it mainly to defy Trump. But
no, he doesn't care about he doesn't care about defying.
Yeah, because he cared about the numbers.
He cares about the economy and he says the American people, which I get.
It's interesting.
Trump wants him to cut it since July, and Jerome told him no. So I ain't doing it. And then Trump tried to fire him. He tried to fire him twice.
And
I thought that was funny shit.
He also tried to like lie on camera against him too about like some budget about some of the buildings that they're renovating for the financial.
And then he read the paperwork. I was like, he was like, no,
yeah,
like, this is like,
he's like, no, that's for a building that's already done.
Unbelievable. He was like,
yeah.
But I was watching. There's this one lawyer that I watch, and she was talking about how we saw another time where somebody in the director of the finance department had basically bent to the president. This was when Nixon was president. Yeah, and he actually like lowered the interest rate, and everything worked. I mean, like jobs came back, stuff went up, like price of stuff went up. But there was a huge boom when it happened. Once everything like crashed, because like one of the things they had was that rent control. There was a rent hold, and paycheck wages were froze, where anybody can't get a raise, whatever. But once that bubble popped, that's when the economy just tanked. That's when we saw like the recession where there was like the gas, like they were running out of gas, all the different kind of stuff. Like people were losing their jobs left and right. Like it was a giant clusterfuck basically. But yeah, it was just interesting. Like that's just stuff you don't know, you don't learn in school. And the fact that she was talking about it was very interesting. So there's a time in history where they did this and it didn't work, and yet Trump is trying to repeat history.
Yeah, and it's like it's dumb history too. And also like him like really wanting to get the interest rates down from the Fed. It's almost I don't want to say it's irrelevant, but I think it's a better indicator would probably be the 10-year T-note at this point in time. So like I don't know why they're like you can bring it down, but I don't think it would actually move the measure for at least like mortgage rates, which I know that he's like really pushing for. Because the 10-year T-note is still like kind of wonky. So
that's the one thing I have to give Trump credit for in his first term was that home loan interest rates were super low. Because like my wife and I, we bought our house and we got it for like I think like 2.8% APR. And I was like, and this was after refinance. So this is after refinancing. So that was like the only positive thing I could say that happened during the Trump administration for me.
Yeah, but it doesn't like you don't. I wouldn't give him credit for
It's
that.
Jerome
Right?
Powell.
He didn't raise the, rates
true.
have been low. I mean, if you look at a chart of rates, when he came in, and I wouldn't give the president before him all the credit either. I mean, rates were low, very, very low for many years.
Yeah.
Right. It was a crazy time. Right. I have a sub 3% mortgage too, and it's crazy that I do. And now, if we consider moving to sort of thing where I have to remind my wife and myself, like,
double.
moving right now,
Yeah.
Would mean a big change in our monthly nut, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's right.
You're not gonna get another 3% mortgage for a while, right? It might get lower by the end of the year, right? It might be 50 basis points, 75 basis points lower than it is now by the end of the year, but it's not going to be 2.8% again, maybe ever.
Yeah, I think if it got to 5%, I'd be fucking surprised. Because like right now it's sitting at like what 6.5 ish.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm locked in right now because I got a VA loan. I'm locked in at 6, but that's still a lot. That's still double like what I used to have. So,
Right.
And yeah, my mortgage is fucking insane. So
I take back what I say. Fuck Trump.
well, no, I mean like it did lower during his time. I think one of the things that he actually did do that was actually beneficial to all America, which he doesn't actually advertise at all because of his base is fucking stupid. But it's the Operation Warp Speed that saved a lot of lives. That's the reason why we got the COVID vaccines so quickly. And he does not want to talk about it at all. He'll change the subject quick as fuck because he knows that his base are a bunch of anti-vax people. That they're pro-plague people.
But he won't change it as fast as how about the SC list?
Yeah.
It's a quick change. All right.
Anyway, where do we want to go?
Is that all the RPs?
Yeah, apparently the RPs lasted fucking
That's enough.
20, 30 minutes? Jesus Christ. On the actual topics list, we already talked about SCCC. Did we talk about Eyes of Wakanda on here yet?
Yeah, we talked last week. We talked twice because Prodigy hasn't watched it. He's super.
Yeah, I haven't watched it either. I haven't had a chance to watch
He's
it.
on the whole. So he won't bring this up on the cast, but he's the whole. I guess bring back T'Challa, or the whole Chadwick had his run. Now, someone else needs to be Black Panther. Like you can't have, I guess, Wakanda without Black Panther. Stop using T'Chaka or his other ancestors. He gets all upset about that. He doesn't really bring it up on the cast though, but he's really loud about it on Twitter.
I kind of want to agree because Black Panther was a dope ass fucking movie when it came out, and Chadwick killed that role. And I just feel like it's time for us to, because look at Rhodey. Like we literally got like one. Was it like Iron Man 1? We had one Rhodey, then like Iron Man 2, we had Don Cheadle, right? Like
yeah, but
Cheadle,
but you cannot
That's
equate Don Cheadle and Terrence Howard to fucking Chadwick Boseman. Like they just like Chadwick Boseman is Black Panther, but yes, we do need to move on at some point.
Yeah.
But even if Chadwick Boseman was alive and well right now, and I very, very, very much wish he was, Eyes of
Same.
Wakanda was set sometimes dozens, sometimes hundreds, sometimes thousands of years in the past. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
that doesn't
yeah.
have anything to do with like one thing on this doesn't have anything to do with it. I liked Eyes of Wakanda. I liked it a lot. I do have one major issue with it though, and it is only one. If Wakanda was able to literally send dudes flying in some sort of aircraft from ancient China back to Central Africa in the year 800 or whatever that was supposed to be, and they allowed slavery to happen, I got a real issue with
Well,
our people from
So your
Wakanda.
team,
Well,
what's the
that-
name?
Your team Killmonger. That's the reason why he had an issue because he
No,
was
I
like he
guess
could have
I'm-
saved because it was like that.
I guess I'm like that then
Yeah.
because that
Yeah,
wasn't
it was
cool,
like
man.
that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why I was so mad at
Killmonger was pissed
Wakanda.
about that. Yeah, he was pissed. He said he literally says you guys had the tool to get our people out of bondage. You did nothing. He
He's
was
from the
pissed.
town too, so I guess I am team Killmonger.
Yeah, he was pissed. So
I mean, it's almost like with Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. Like, yeah, I understand where Malcolm was coming from, but also it's kind of on the on Martin Luther King side as well. So
Well, honestly, at the end of in Black Panther 2, they had the son of T'Challa, so there's time there, and they have I think it's Toshin who could be a Black Panther, so.
They gave a Haitian name too, if you guys noticed, which was real cool. His name was Toussaint,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Which was cool. That was like a great callback and a real like nod to actual history, which is I dig that.
that's Black Panther 2 happens after the I guess what they call it, the blip, right? Or is it before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it's after. They actually talk about the blip in the movie.
Oh yeah, because I think Black Panther got blipped in the
he did.
in game.
But apparently so did shit. God dang it.
His girl.
His girlfriend, yeah, she got blipped too because she
Shuri.
talks about it.
No, that's
No, not
Here's
Shuri.
his sister.
Yeah, no, I can't think of her name in the series, but she was blipped too. She talks about it while
Okoye
she.
is no.
Yeah,
not
no,
either.
not Okoye. Not Okoye.
Man,
Is it Nakia? No.
yes.
Anyway.
Yes.
Is it Nakia? So she talked about how when she came back, she left to go have her son, and that's why the queen knew about it too. She knew she was pregnant, and kept it low.
Kept it on DL.
Yeah,
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. But P, what was your take on Ironheart?
That's a great question because it's set in Chicago, so it's certainly near and dear to my heart. I honestly, man, I wish I liked it more. I thought it was okay.
Same.
I thought it was okay. I really wanted to like it. Like it was one of these things that I was just like, walked into it. I was like, they filmed it here. They did a great job with the way kids are dressing and the music and the what neighborhoods they picked. They did a really, really good job of that. I just didn't love it. Like I found some of the story to be weird, right? And like I don't understand why, there's always got to be a drive-by or some dead. Like Disney loves a dead parent story, man. Like that is their move.
Yeah.
So Ironheart, I'd give it an okay. I wish I loved it. I wanted to love it. I just didn't, man. Like they really did a good job of making it genuine and feel like Chicago because it really was filmed a ton here, and they had a lot of the extras were local, so they did a great job on that front.
Yeah. Cool. I mean, I knew you were from Chicago, so I was wondering what was your.
He's from New York.
From the cast.
Yeah, I'm from. Thank you.
Sorry.
Yes, I've lived in Chicago for a long time now, but I am from New York City.
Okay. My bias.
No, I appreciate that though.
What's funny is like people were criticizing Ironheart the show because there was in the very beginning, she talks about how Iron Man had all this money and that's how he made all this blah blah blah, and people were like, oh well, he made this Iron Man suit when he was like a prisoner in wherever, and it's just like yeah, but that's first of all that suit fucking sucked, and the only reason why he had the knowledge to do any of that shit is because he had money. Like he would have had no idea how to make any of that shit if he didn't have money. Like He wouldn't have go to like all the best colleges. He wouldn't have had like a playground to like build a bunch of weapons. He wouldn't have owned a fucking weapons company. You know what I mean? Without all the money that he was literally gifted because he was born into a rich family. And so people like they just totally missed the point on what she's even talking about.
Well, even like the power for the first Iron Man suit just basically shows that he had money because he like started creating like that arc, like in his like spare time, right?
Yes, but also like the arc reactor. I guess you're right. The first plans of it were when he had like his actual like laboratory, and so another thing people miss, like a lot of the concepts of like the Iron Man, like all the weapons, they were built in a modern facility. And yeah, he jerry rigged it a lot, but again, that suit sucked. Let's be clear, it couldn't even fucking fly. Like it flew, like it launched, and then he crash landed, and it fucking fell apart. So did Ironheart's suit do that? Like, she did a lot with like a lot less resources, but I can understand
And at her age.
Yeah, especially at her age. I can understand people's like issue with like the whole black trauma issue of like having to always put that shit in like almost every single one of a story about a black person in Hollywood or just media in general. It's like, yeah, why can't somebody just have like a healthy ass family and grow up that way?
So funny enough, to that point, right? The last black TV family I can remember that was like a healthy family, right? What was the Urkel show? What was that show called again?
Family Matters.
So Family Matters, also set in Chicago, funny enough. And the Family Matters house was like 5 blocks from where I'm sitting right now. It's gone now.
Oh, that's cool.
But it was literally a house in the neighborhood on a street called Wrightwood, really close to me. But like I can't think of a well-adjusted family. And granted, I haven't watched a lot of sitcoms over the last like 10 years, but
I was just about to say, you don't watch Blackish? Because apparently that was the modern style.
No, I
African
watched it.
family.
Oh, wait, what was the one? Was it Blackish? No. There was another one that was really good too. It was on Netflix. Fuck.
Oh, was that Black AF?
Yeah, Black as fuck. Yeah.
But wasn't that was more like
rich? They were rich. They were a rich ass family.
But isn't it a spinoff of Blackish?
It might have been. I don't
There
know.
was a
It wasn't like
yeah.
the daughter like goes to college or something like that. It's like the
That
that was
Grownish.
Grown as fuck.
That's Grownish.
Grownish, yeah.
oh
Grownish.
Grownish, that's what it is. Yeah, Grownish is the different world equivalent of
Different
like
World
the
was
copy
dope,
show or
though.
something like that.
Dude, I love
There was a-
Yeah.
I love
Different
Different
World.
Different World's the shit for me.
Yeah,
I was
that
gonna
was
say
a good
Lisa
one.
Bonet was fucking bad as fuck back in the day. I'm
Dude,
just saying.
she was.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. She
he's
still
not
is.
here.
She's still,
Yeah,
yeah,
she
she
is.
is.
I'm gonna say this for Prodigy because he's not here. He's gonna say it's all about Freddie. So there you go.
Freddie was
Oh,
cool,
talking
fine
about
too.
Summer. What's her name? Summer.
Cree
Cree
Summer.
Summer.
Cree Summer.
Yeah.
But also,
Yeah.
don't forget that
woman works.
Aunt May, you was going there too for a while.
I was about to say Marissa
yeah,
Tomei in
she
the
was.
first
Yeah,
season.
she was on that show
She's
for a
aging
bit.
well as well. You know why? She was hanging out with black folks, and they're like, you know what you got to do? You got to fucking moisturize. Like, what the fuck you
Cocoa
doing?
butter.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Cocoa butter. God dang.
She was like, "Why do you guys always smell so good?"
Yeah, no shit.
Ah, I always smell like cocoa butter.
It's funny that you said that. I just recently bought some like cocoa butter. And I put it on, and I was hanging out with my wife. She thought, "What's that smell? It smells so good." Like, oh, I just got some cocoa butter.
That shit's hilarious. You know what else is bad as fuck? I'm just gonna bring it up again 2 weeks in a row. Khalees. I'm just saying.
Look, you and I have had this conversation.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hear my father in my head when I see that. When I see a lot of her pictures, I'm like, "That's a woman. That's not.
Yeah.
That is all woman. She's unbelievable, man."
You know, speaking of Khalees, the Gap dropped a commercial using the Milkshake song, and they had the girl band group called Cat's Eye. It's Cat's Eye? Is that the name of them?
I don't know.
But
I saw the commercial though. But yeah.
Yeah, that commercial was so much better than what American Eagle put out. And I mean, people are saying like, oh yeah, it takes a while for companies to make videos and blah blah blah. I think I don't care. This is how a video should be made when you're talking about like jeans. Well, it's not even about jeans. The commercial is about denim. But I'm just gonna just say that it's jeans because that's all I was focused on. But yeah, that commercial is really good. I mean, Gap has usually been pretty good at making their commercials very diverse. I mean, there's a couple that aren't as diverse, but you know, their commercials are usually pretty fun. And the fact that they used the milkshake song, because part of the lyrics of that song, she says, "My milkshake's better than yours," and people are saying like,
Yeah.
"Oh, this is kind of their dig at American Eagle because they're saying that their stuff is better than theirs," which I guess it kind of is. But I never shopped at American Eagle, so I wouldn't even know.
I mean, American Eagle, it's it's not for us. It's like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What was that one company that had like, they had the controversy with them where they had like all their like colored people working in the back and only the white people working in the front.
I'm sorry.
I want to say,
Tommy?
was it Hollister?
You said colored people?
It might have been Hollister. Yeah, you said colored
Colored
people.
people.
Damn, you said like a fucking old ass racist, dude.
They had colored folks in the back.
Well,
Well, no, because it wasn't just black people they had back there, but they had like Mexican, Asian people, like everybody was in the back.
The help.
The help.
Help. God
Oh my
dang.
goodness. Colored
the
people.
color folks.
Oh,
But what,
man.
was that Hollister? Or was it?
I want to
I
say,
don't
but they'll
remember.
probably sue or some shit. But it did happen. I remember that. Yeah.
That's wild.
It was the one that kind of. I remember in the
Uh-oh.
front.
I'm
They had like
pretty
a white
sure
guy
it
just
was,
in boxers.
probably Abercrombie. I want to
That'd
say
be
it was
my
Abercrombie.
Yeah.
Abercrombie and Fitch.
I look it up, but I don't really give a shit.
Yeah. I don't want to mess up my algorithm.
Yeah. All of a
Oh,
sudden, I'm
yeah.
getting jeans that don't fit my big black ass. Advertising for that shit. I'm just like, nah, I need some shit that's got some, extra room back there. Or stretches, I guess.
Athletic
Mhm.
cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting them skinny jeans.
So
Yeah.
Cronus, you put this on here. You brought this up earlier in the week. I had no idea what the fuck this was talking about until I saw some crazy.
just walked away.
Goddamn. Did he walk away? Wait till he comes back. Well, I'll bring him now. So apparently, Rampage Jackson, his
Oh,
son
man.
might
Oh, I
have killed
saw
somebody.
that.
I saw
Wait, he
that.
killed somebody?
I don't
He
think he
might-
almost. I don't know if the dude died, but
That's
he-
the
So,
wrestling
yeah,
thing, right?
that's the thing. I don't know if he killed him. I think he almost did it, but he might get charged with attempted murder.
Yeah, it's real bad.
So that is some shit.
It
so-
was
Yeah,
real
I-
bad.
Yeah, I following along with that story. This is a story where the guy like he was at a party with a wrestler, and the wrestler was like joking around and like fake smashed a can on his head, and he got like
was
super
it a
offended by
party,
that.
or I thought it was an actual match?
It
No,
was
when I
this,
saw-
this is before the match. Like this is before like the big
Oh.
thing went down.
No, I don't.
They were at a
I don't know
party,
any-
and like I guess they were joking around, and like the guy pretended to smash a can on his head.
Yeah.
And he thought he would be in on it. He thought he'd be in on the gag because that's it's wrestling stage or whatever. But yeah, I guess he was cool with it for a
Talking
bit,
about-
but then
talking about
somebody
Raja?
kind of got
Yeah.
got under his skin, and like he
It's bad.
started to like get mad more about it, and he decided to like eventually take it out on the wrestler while he was in the ring.
He got gassed up. All right. So
Yeah.
I've watched like a ton of stuff about this.
Really?
There's a whole bunch of videos actually, so it like tells like the whole story. Because like I think like the main
Mhm.
story when it came out, it was not the whole story. So yeah, the guy Psycho Sid, I think it was his name. He had hit Raja in the head with like like either a beer can or it's just a can of some sort. But he thought that Raja was there for like to sell a storyline, and he was like a worker. When they say a worker, it means like somebody that's like wrestling,
If you didn't
and
want it, yeah.
it's part of the storyline. And so he did that because he saw all the cameras, and he thought that was like part of the storyline. So he like acted in character, hit him with the can, and then you could even tell like he was confused because he was like, "Why aren't you selling this?" Because selling it means that like when somebody hits you in like wrestling, you sell it like something like you're way more hurt than you actually are. That's
Yeah.
what it means. And so he was like, "Oh, like people were telling him like he's not a worker," and he's like, "Oh shit," and so like apologized to him like multiple times. And like eventually got to shake his hand. He's like, "Yo, I didn't know. I saw the cameras. I thought we were working. Sorry." And then, the promoter was like, "Yeah, you can give him his receipt tonight." Receipt means basically get your revenge. But usually a receipt in like wrestling is like it's mildly violent. It's not like overtly violent. It's like basically stiffing a guy,
Street
like
brawl.
not pulling your punch as much as you probably should, so they feel it. Because like if you're I'm a huge I used to be a wrestling fan, huge wrestling fan. If you're watching wrestling, like when they throw punches, like they're not actually hitting each other that hard, like if at all. It's like a really pulled punch, and what you're hearing is like them stomp on the ground, and that's like the impact, but it's not them actually punching them. So when the guy who's like, "Why aren't you selling this?" Like he was very confused. That's why he apologized, whatever. And then the promoter was like, "Oh, you can just get your receipt. in the ring because he's supposed to come in the ring like later on to do something. And so there's like another wrestler that was there. He's like, yeah, he's like, you can get your receipt. You know, you can beat his ass, blah, 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 blah. But I don't think the guy that was talking to him had the mind to like think that this guy that I'm talking to doesn't know what the fuck a receipt is in like wrestling terms. Like in wrestling terms, like it's just beating somebody like in the ring would like not, it might hurt a little bit, but it's not like violence. And so he got gassed up by like the one of the wrestler, and then Raja is like literally on his phone looking through comments of like, you know, you need to beat this guy's ass, and is like literally he basically fucking made it premeditated. Right? Yeah, he made it premeditated on live stream. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna beat this dude's ass when I get in there. I'll beat his ass. It's like, bro, what are you doing? So yeah, he gets in there, stops like in the middle of a match, which was supposed to be like the break because the guy knew he was gonna come in to like stop the match to like do something. So he lets him pick him up, and then he fucking slams him. And I think the initial impact of the slam, because the way he threw him is like not the way you're supposed to throw somebody like, in wrestling. So when you throw somebody in wrestling, you need to give them enough room to like tuck their head so they don't land on their head. And so they can like break the fall. But the way that he threw him, he basically spiked him like right on his head. So he didn't have like, he couldn't like basically protect himself. So I think like the initial impact like knocked him out. And if it didn't knock him out, like the initial, like the, you know, the next 23 fucking unanswered punches to his face definitely knocked him out. And so he knocked out his teeth, like a bunch of teeth. He broke bones in his face. The guy was completely knocked out. And he was choking on his own teeth and blood. And they had to use CPR on him. And they had to stretcher him out. But they still let the thing that was confusing is because like nobody stopped Raja from like doing what he was doing because they all thought that it was like part of the spot, and so like nobody stopped him except for like one guy. One guy try to kind of stop him, but like not enough because they didn't see like because they're not used to like violence. Yeah, and like the ref wasn't doing shit because like, you know, wrestling referees, they don't know like what a real hit looks like. You know what I mean? So. And yeah, like one guy actually knew, he actually fought a little bit. He's the one that came in and actually like basically saved the guy's fucking life. And, you know, and that guy got punched in the face too. He got to get stitches and like all this shit. Like it was all fucking bad, man. It was all bad. And the reaction to this though, I have to say, yes, there needs to be consequences. But I've seen people say like, oh, he needs to go to jail for 20 years. And I'm just like, no, like, I understand, like, what he did to that guy was fucked up. But, I mean, he didn't fucking kill the guy. Yeah, yes, he is fucked up. But, like, expecting you to throw away this, like, throw him in jail for, like, 20 years seems a bit extreme to me. Maybe that's just me personally.
Yeah, he's definitely going to jail. I just don't know, you know, what the number is. But that was a crazy thing to see. And, you know, in the year of our Lord 2025, it was filmed in high def from a dozen angles, so it's not going to be a long trial. Yeah, that dude's in a lot of trouble.
Ooh.
Whose son is he?
Rampage Jackson. Yeah, Rampage Jackson. Quentin Jackson. His government.
The name sounds very familiar.
He's from the 18 movie or the 18.
Okay,
that's right.
He's the one that played Mr. T's character.
Yeah, and he's done work for WWE. So maybe they got confused and like they're just like maybe his son knows, like his son didn't fucking know. And also his son this is not an excuse, all right? But his son apparently he was concussed the day before in training.
That's right. Yeah, I did hear that too.
Yeah.
If you guys, speaking of Mr. T has a daughter who's a stand-up comic.
She's hilarious.
Yeah, she is.
She's hilarious. So he's from Chicago and raised his daughter in a very affluent suburb of Chicago. And there's great stories about how when he moved in, there was all this friction with the neighbors. He cut down some tree and there was all this drama, whatever. She does a stand-up skit. And I'm not going to try to do it justice here because it's amazing. But she does a stand-up sketch about some of the challenges she had with Mr. T as father, right? And I won't do her bit, but one of the things she said as she kind of leads into it, she's like, so wait, you guys didn't have Hulk Hogan doing cocaine off your Thanksgiving table?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then she goes on to tell another story. Google her, look at the YouTube video. It is worth your time. That is a funny, funny woman, and she's beautiful. I see her
Well, she has-
around all the time at comedy.
He has 2 daughters. She has a daughter named Erica and a daughter named Lisa.
I think Erica's
I think it's
Lisa.
Erica. Yeah.
yeah, Erica's the comic. Yeah.
But yeah, I remember seeing some of her stand up like come across my feed. Yeah, she's very, very funny.
Yeah, she's good.
Oh, staying on the topic of Nepo babies, going back to a different world, y'all knew that Richard Pryor's daughter was on a different world for a little while?
No.
I did
Rain-
not.
I know
Pryor.
he had a
Yeah,
daughter.
Rain Pryor was on towards the end of a different world. For a little bit. Y'all remember none of that? She had like a little bit of red hair and her big ass locks, but yeah, Rain Pryor was on there for a little bit.
You know who daughter had me in a chokehold back in like the 80s is which I didn't know it was his daughter until like way later on in life is it Chong's daughter from Cheech and Chong?
Radon Chong.
Radon Chong, yeah.
Yeah, I did not know that was her daughter, but like, man, she had me in a chokehold back in the day. She was so fucking hot.
For sure.
There's a movie that
Oh,
she's
man.
in that I've been trying to find, but I have not been able to find it at all. I can't even
Oh,
remember. the
she
title.
was in Commando. That's where I know her from.
Yeah, she was in Commando.
Yeah.
She was in an episode
Throwing it back.
of what's it called? Tales from the Crypt. Like there's a movie. Yeah, there's an episode of Tales from the Crypt where this guy he makes a wish with this like gargoyle or something like that, and like I think there was like one rule that he couldn't break, and if he did, like something won't happen. So he meets Chung's daughter, and they fall in love and they have a kid, and then I guess he tells her like how he became famous, and she's like, "Wait, no, you weren't supposed to say that. You weren't supposed to say that." And then they bust out and turn to gargoyles, and like they fly out the window and like they turn to statues at the end. I was like, "What the fuck?" I think she was in there.
Oh, Radon Chong is like 64 years old.
That's the
Wow.
math, bro.
Yeah. Damn.
So I remember-
Lisa Bonet's got to be near there too, right?
Yeah.
Lisa, I don't
Yeah.
care how old she is. I'm just saying.
That's right.
Lisa Bonet she can still get it.
You know what they say: the older the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Yeah. That's the black of the berry.
Hey, what about
I don't think Lisa Bonet's not in her 60s. She's probably in her 50s, maybe.
What about what's the name from Different World? The girl, not the word I played Denise. What's her name? The other girl that was what's the name's girlfriend? They got married at the end.
You talking about Whitney
Jasmine
Gilbert?
No,
Yeah,
wait, what? Who?
Jasmine Guy.
Whitney
Jasmine
Gilbert.
Yeah.
Jasmine
Yeah,
Guy.
that's Jasmine
Yeah. She was.
I don't know what
too.
she looks like now. Yeah, still
She
was.
looks pretty
She's
much
still
the same.
Same little age.
She has a little
but-
gray. She has a little gray on
Yeah.
her, but she looks pretty much the same.
It was a good
Um,
time to be light skinned back then. It was a good time to be light skinned.
I mean,
Oh, man.
can we be honest, please, as mostly light-skinned folks? In America, it's always been a great time to be light-skinned.
That's fair.
So
That's fair. That's
it's
fair.
like,
That's fair. That's
what are we
fair.
doing here?
I feel attacked. What's
we
happening
don't
right
get
here?
treated
What's
quite as
happening
shitty.
right now?
We still get treated shittily. Don't get me wrong, but you know,
Mm,
you go back
I
200
don't
years
know.
ago, we were house Negroes. So
Yeah, I feel a little attacked. By the way, Blue Radon Chong's in a huge. I don't know if it's huge. It was kind of a semi-controversial comedy called Soul Man, where
I remember that.
yeah, where
yes,
Cecil South's character he paints himself black and poses as a black student to get a United Negro College Fund scholarship to get into school, and that shit was. I mean,
remember
at the
that.
time it was actually pretty fucking funny.
can I? You know, it's funny. I'm sorry, I got to rewind a little bit. I'm looking at pictures of Lisa Bonet like today, and I feel like she could teach me to be a fucking wizard. I'm just saying.
Mm.
She probably could. She know. I'm pretty sure she knows some sort of fucking mystical powers or some shit.
She probably
She
did.
probably can get you high out your mind too.
Yeah.
She looks like she probably sells some like crazy ganja.
Yeah.
She probably has that same magic in her nethers that Erica Badu has.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's another one.
Erica Badu has ruined many a man, and none of them seem sad about it.
Yeah.
I can
That's so bad.
She has Andre 3000 gallivanting around airports playing the flute. And that
Exactly.
dude is happy as a clam. That's
Yep.
100%
Yep.
Erica
So bad.
Badu's magic box. That is what it
Damn.
is.
This might be what this podcast is going to be called. Erica Badu's Magic Box.
That's wild.
It's funny. There used to be
That's some wild shit.
a waxing company. There's an episode of a podcast where we go to this. We get wax, and the name of the waxing company was called Lunchbox. And like,
Yeah.
Oh
There
yeah.
was one in Alameda. There was one in Alameda with like the funny
Yeah,
logo.
yeah.
That shit made me
Yeah.
laugh so
yeah,
hard.
yeah, we went to one that they opened up in
Dublin.
Pleasanton or
That was
Dublin.
Dublin. I had to
area?
drive to
Yeah,
Dublin
yeah.
to go there.
But they changed their name.
That's
They're called
funny.
something else now. I think there was too much controversy with them being called Lunchbox. It's like, dude, like it just made sense. Like that was a perfect name, but I guess that didn't work out for them.
Wild stuff.
Okay,
Wild
so the
topic.
movie I was talking about with Ray Don Chong, it's called it's from Tales from the Dark Side. It's not Tales from
Oh.
the Crypt, Tales from the Dark
Yeah.
Side. But
Okay.
yeah.
That was a legit one, not the knockoff, right? Or Tales from the
Well, no,
Crypt
'cause
was
there
like
was-
the
there was-
legit one.
Yeah.
There was Tales
Mhm.
from the Dark Side, there was Tales from the Crypt, and there was also there was another one. Was it Tales from the Dark Side too? I
Maybe.
remember there was
Electric
one where
Boogaloo.
these kids they go swimming in a lake, and like there's this blob monster, and like the blob monster start eating people, and like they're all stuck on like this little floating raft, and the guy's like trying to copperfield on this chick, and I think it's like the first time I ever saw like a boob on TV. Like you saw her boob, and all of a sudden you see her like scream, like look over at him because the blob is like going through the vent or through the between the boards and like trying to suck her in. And the guy's like, he dives into the water, and he's like swimming to try to outswim the blob, and then like he makes it to the shore. He's like, "Oh, f you, I made it," and then the blob just comes over onto the shore, just grabs him and pulls him back into the water.
All right.
That's all bad.
What? It's Tales. I think it's it's
Film.
Creep Show. That's what it is. It's Creep
Oh.
Show. The Creep Show.
Okay.
I'm thinking of Tales of the
Yeah,
Hood too.
Tales-
Remember Tales of the Hood?
Yeah, that was Tales from the Hood.
I do remember that.
Creep Show
That's
also had
wild.
this one where this lady hits a black guy with her car, and he like followed her home, and he's like, "Thanks for the ride, lady." You guys remember that one?
No.
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 Oh,
was a long time ago.
you gotta watch the Creep Show. That one's really good too. He's
I
like,
mean, I've
thanks for
seen
the ride,
it, but
lady. He like followed her
sounds-
all the way home, and like he climbs up into her bed. He's all, "Thanks for the ride, lady."
I remember there's one oh actually no. It was Tales from the Crypt where this guy he marries this lady for her money and she's pregnant. And like the whole episode she's having like difficulty with the pregnancy and all this stuff. And he's thinking, I gotta deal with her and all this stuff. And all of a sudden one day she wakes up and she's like super thin. She's like not pregnant anymore. And then like she wants to have sex one night. And he's like, all right, like I can get her pregnant and I get this money. And then she like, her vagina eats him. So then she's pregnant the next day because she ate him. I was like, oh shit. That was
That's
some
not
shit.
like
You know?
I thought like the scene. I guess was it American Gods? That one chick. Remember that chick from American Gods that would like suck guys
Oh
into her
yeah,
vagina?
that was fucking amazing. The first season of that show was fucking magical. The Anansi
I'll be right back.
the Anansi like monologue when he's basically convincing the enslaved people to uprise that boat was
Oh yeah,
perfect.
that was a great
Perfect.
speech.
Yeah.
Wow. So
All right. Where to next? I don't know. Where's the list at?
I got the list. We haven't talked about. Well, we did talk about. I feel like we're a little behind on Alien Earth a little bit. The episode dropped yesterday.
Yeah, I watched it yesterday. It's just like, that shows a lot. That shows a
Yeah, there's
lot.
a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff
I need
going
to
on.
catch up.
Yeah,
A
honestly,
lot
it's
of
my
stuff's
favorite.
going on.
I think it's my favorite show of the year so far. I'm trying to think. Yeah, it's like the practical effects they're using in the show is amazing. The old school cinematography is honestly a refresher. The fact that they use shadows so effectively in the show to like make everything seem like really fucking creepy when they're probably not. The literal exploitation of children is very morally wrong, and they keep making it more wrong in every single episode. So,
Mhm.
yeah, and plus there's aliens and shit that have like they do fucked up shit. Like the xenomorph. Don't get me wrong. Everybody knows what a xenomorph does. All right,
Yeah.
but there's these three other alien things that are in the show that we know what one of them does now. Actually, we know what two of the other ones do. One of them we have no
Mhm.
idea what the fuck it does. It's like some kind of
Nope.
plant that does something, but like we got no clue what the fuck it does. probably gonna be something horrific. So
Probably.
I'm
How long-
one
how long
deep
are the
in on
episodes?
that show.
you're one.
It's great.
You're one behind.
One behind.
Yeah, it just dropped yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
gotta watch.
yeah.
I've been catching up. I just finished watching Squid Game, and
So good.
right now I'm watching Wednesday.
Oh, okay. Wednesday's
You know
pretty
the-
quick.
Wednesday should drop on Wednesdays. Do they do that? Because I mean,
I think
feel
they
like that
do.
should
No,
be
it's
fucking
on
obvious.
Tuesdays.
Does it really?
Wednesday drops on Tuesday. Yeah,
Does it drop Tuesday at 9 p.m.?
I believe so.
Because that's Wednesday.
But it's on pause right now. It's not back until
Yeah.
September 3rd. So
Yeah,
yeah.
but I finished Squid Game. Squid Game was legit. Like they did a really good job of creating a sequel or season 2 and 3. I think the 2 and 3.
It's 2 and 3. Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, I did a really good job, and like especially with the whole ending with like okay, there's gonna be a Squid Game season 4 because apparently there's one in America. But yeah, it was really good. I wish I would have watched it when it first came out or when it was released, but don't have time for that.
but you do. You did.
I do. I need to make time, but
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to try to start watching Alien Earth because the trailer and all the stuff I've been seeing online make it look very, very dope.
It's not.
And I love the
Go ahead.
the post report too with the fucking alien and have like the Earth on its head. I was like,
Yeah.
that's
When
pretty
you
fucking
watch the
dope.
show, it's honestly, it's not going to be what you think it's going to be. Because I thought it was going to be like some sort of way, and it is not that. Like it is.
But it's good.
Yeah, it's really good. There's so many like moral questions in the show. There's a bunch of like subplots of like corporations and like I said like child exploitation, like, and then there's the whole like human versus synthetics versus like hybrid thing. Like where is humanity going to go in the future? Because human beings are just we don't live that long. And so they talk about like basically like the next evolution of being a human being. Like are we all going to be synthetics or hybrids or like whatever. So yeah, it's like honestly it's really good. And you have people that in the show that you really don't fucking like. You really don't
I mean,
at least
that's-
me.
I feel like there's like a lot of those people in the show you really don't fucking like. There's a lot of characters that are just kind of there. I hate to say it, even some of the quote unquote kids, some of them I don't really like either. I'm like,
Fucking kids.
you fucking kids, y'all need to pay attention when someone tells you to do something and stop fucking around.
But see,
Y'all
that's,
fucking up.
that's the problem though, is that it's
That's
easy.
kids.
You have to remember that they're kids, but they're in adult bodies, and that's the
remember they're
problem.
kids, but
Yeah.
they
It's
don't,
like-
they're still not following what they
because
grown folks don't
but
want to
they're
do.
kids. This is why you don't have children, man. Like kids fucking
I
all
mean,
the
not-
time.
Well,
But
and
I'm
the other-
around children a lot, so
The other thing I'll say is, look, I have kids and I have young kids. I don't like some of their friends. I don't like some of these kids.
Yeah.
Right? That doesn't mean that I
Yeah.
wouldn't, like, they're still children and I give them a lot of latitude because they're children. But some of these kids, I just don't like these kids. And just like on this show, some of those kids are like not the kind of kid I want my kid around.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They're still kids, right?
They
Even
are
though they're in
still
adult
kids.
bodies. Speaking of kid stuff, have you guys seen or heard about this crazy phenomenon this past weekend, the K-pop Demon Hunter sing-along?
Fuck yes.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
So
The sing-along was crazy.
Dude,
did you go?
I didn't. My daughter went.
Okay.
One of our neighbors took her, and she's a saint for it because I don't think I could do it.
I could 100% do it. But the problem is like I alternate weekends or Saturdays with my ex, and it was her Saturday, and I was like, all right, so I sent her over the information like, hey, they're gonna have this. You might want to take her, and so she took her, and she had an amazing time.
Good.
But I 100% would have went because I know like pretty much all the songs at this point. But apparently my daughter is not a huge fan of the Saja Boys. So like when they came on for like the sing-along part, she was like, nah, fuck that. So she was singing along.
Did you-
stage.
Yeah.
Have you seen some of the numbers around this from this weekend?
Well, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, like,
Yeah.
Yes.
there was
Number
it
one in the
like
box
knocked
office.
some movies out of like the top spots. Like it was.
Well, okay. I need to give some caveats, okay? It was a slow weekend in the box office. It only made it. I'm saying it only made, but it made $18 million. It's not a significant amount of money for a blockbuster,
No.
but almost everybody that went into the theaters for that sing along already watched the fucking movie at least
Yeah.
once.
At least once.
At least once. So I've watched it a couple of times. And it was a limited release. It wasn't in like every single goddamn theater. AMC didn't even show it at all. So the fact they got $18 million like that just shows that Sony really fucked up. Because
they dropped the fucking ball.
Yeah, they could have released this in theaters, and it might not have made a lot of money the first weekend, but the second weekend it would have made a shitload of money.
The craziest statistic I read was 1,100 of the 1,700 showings for the weekend were sold out.
Yeah, because it was like
that's
one
a crazy metric.
Because it was like literally for like a lot of these movie theaters, it was like one, maybe two showings in one day.
Yeah.
But
so they should just release the whole thing in the theaters. Like honestly, just do like a month run. I'd watch it again in theaters.
I probably would too. But
you know what
I was gonna say,
do?
like they do that with like anime series, like anime movies. Like they sell out like crazy. Like when I went to go see Mugen Train, like that movie theater was packed. It was definitely sold out, and we see that a lot with like a lot of anime series.
Yep.
Yeah, but I can understand the trepidation though from Sony, because there's like it's a Korean show, but I mean honestly, like what was that show? That one called like what, the Red Panda? Red?
Oh,
it's called Red, right?
Seeing Red.
Yeah, Seeing Red did pretty good.
I think it was Turning Red.
Turning Red, yeah. That did pretty good. And honestly, this is like, to me, it was like way better than Turning Red.
But no, Turning Red was that was during COVID, so it was only available on Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
Yeah.
I don't think they had a theatrical release.
So I think they had a re-release literally last summer.
It did, yeah.
It came out with another Pixar movie at the same time. And I don't think it did very well.
Definitely make money, especially for do it in the dead of winter. If it's a slow
Turning Red
time.
came out in 2022, and then they released it again in 2024.
Yeah,
in the theaters.
Yeah.
So I remember when that movie came out, that was surrounded in controversy. I was like, so many Karens were so mad about that movie. It was crazy.
Yeah, I was blown away. I mean, my neighbor took my daughter and then 3 other kids, right? 2 of her kids and 2 of their friends. And she said that every seat was full, and most of them were kids from our kids' school. So like the entire 5th grade saw this thing this weekend, right? Which is crazy.
Like
man.
it's like I see videos and like people. It's not just kids. Like there's adults there too, just in there, just rocking out.
Sure.
Like if it's a Taylor Swift concert. But like the thing that really made it so popular is how catchy these songs are, because like they're playing on radio. Like Golden plays on the radio a lot. I haven't heard any of the other songs, but like at least on my when I played in my car on using Amazon Music, like I listen to Golden, Idol, Soda Pop, fucking Takedown.
Yeah.
Like they're all just they're just fucking hits.
Well, the thing is, especially for like older folks, could be us, could not be us. Except for Ninja, he's definitely old people. But K-pop is literally a love letter to like 90s R&B. And so if you're like of a certain age, this is like really nostalgic for us, because it's like very old school sounds, old school vocals, and it's nice. And to see like these young kids picking up on that is pretty cool. Because like we used to do reaction videos like what, fucking 10 years ago to like K-pop videos, and they were amazing, and they were all just like they're sounding like 90s shit, which is great.
They may sound like it, but I really hope the lyrics, and I know the K-pop Demon Hunter lyrics. I mean, when I look back at some of the stuff we were listening to,
oh boy, yeah,
when we were 13, 14 years old, we had no business listening to some of. I mean, this stuff was outrageous.
There was a lot of songs that had pedophilia in it that people were just like, I didn't know, because I was underage.
Backstage,
but I was not backstage. Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
What?
Yeah. Yep.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
Yeah.
Yes, that's another one.
So gross. Yeah, it fucked
Wow.
up like a little bit in my childhood, but I'm also fuck those guys because it's I think as a fully grown adult now, and you listen to some of these lyrics, and it's like that's what you were doing to like somebody's kids, like that's
Someone's
fucking
daughter.
gross. Yeah, somebody's
Someone's
daughter.
But then
high
like
school daughter.
also
High school daughter.
also a lot of the songs like the R&B songs too were like usually sexual, like
Well, yeah,
everybody making love, knocking boots.
we didn't know, but we wanted to know. I'm just saying.
It did.
Mhm.
It took me a while to
Eventually
learn what OPP stood for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a rap
probably
song,
knew
but
something.
I
still,
mean, it's in the song, but still.
no, it's not. They never say
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
Yes,
They
they
do
do.
the unedited version.
Oh,
They
okay. I've only heard the radio version.
do. Yeah.
Oh.
There's a lot of songs out there like you listen in the '90s that they're edited. You go back and listen to them unedited, and they're just like, oh,
Oh, like
all right.
there's a song I listened to recently. I was like, wait, that's not how the words go. It's what song is it? I can't think of it. There's a song that the edit radio version sounds so much better than the unedited version, and I can't think of what the song is.
There's a bunch of Jay-Z songs like that are like that. I can't remember it.
There's a few songs by a lot of artists that are kind of like that. So
And like Trick Daddy and like there's a whole bunch. I mean, fucking Two Life Crew. There's like a bunch of songs that are like heavily edited. Back in the day that
mhm.
most folks don't realize.
2 Live Crew still get a party going though to this day.
I mean,
Those
if,
songs are
if you're born in the
35
1900s,
years old.
yeah. If you were born last century,
1900s.
yes.
So they were born in the late 1900s.
I don't know if it's gonna
Yeah.
hit like it hit like for us back in the day.
Is it a whisper song?
There were some nasty
that one.
motherfuckers. Yeah, the Whisper song was pretty good.
But like the unedited version, because it's not like wait till you see my.
Yes, what you see
It's
my
like
dick.
they actually say-
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's another word. There's another song that you a different word.
I would
okay.
love to have been in the room when whoever was responsible for that song pitched it to the executive. They're like, all right, check this out. Here's how this is going to go. These guys are going to sing this song, and the lyrics are out of control. Very simple, very direct. There's no you don't have to really think hard on what that song's about. It's pretty clear.
Oh, so you know what
if,
song?
What if they just whisper it?
Yeah.
What if
So you know what song has a different, not a different meaning, but has a different feel from the radio version versus the unedited? Is David Banner's, I think it's Play. David Banner's Play.
Yes.
That song is way different. The
Yes.
clean version versus the
Yes.
actual unedited is totally different vibe.
Yes, I definitely know exactly what you're talking about, and that's absolutely the case.
It's like I'm like, wait a minute, the fuck?
Yeah. If you didn't know, you probably didn't want to know because it's going to change. It changes the whole thing.
It sure does. I'm like, wait, this is a totally different song. Like, what the fuck? This is way different.
That was
I
also
wasn't ready.
there's probably a list of 10 of these songs, maybe more,
There's
probably more.
Probably 15 to 20. Yeah.
That were like, this was a song 100% and only made to be played in strip clubs. This is a strip club song.
100%. 100%.
And
Even
that is on the list.
There's a couple songs by 112 where they remixed it.
Oh,
and
112
only
my
played
shit.
it.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah, they
112.
only
Oh, yeah.
played. So if you listen to the studio
Like
version,
Peace
it's
and Cream?
trash. Yeah.
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
trash. This album version is trash, but the radio version is fucking fire. That gets the club fucking going. The
112
fucking
my favorite-
the
favorite
remix
band.
is fucking dope. The studio version is trash, utter trash. And the one that broke my heart was a band called De La Soul. One of my favorite songs by them is called Buddy. The album version of Buddy is fucking booty, fucking doo-doo cheeks. The remix of Buddy is fucking amazing because it's not just them. They bring in Busta Rhymes, Jungle Brothers, Q-Tip, and a couple other people on their fucking remix, and it's a completely different melody. A beat is different. It's completely different. It's way more up tempo than the actual album version. And I bought the single, and I was fucking mortified. It's almost not the same time. I still have that shit.
There's
fucking
one
pissed.
song that the radio version saved the song basically, and it's
Ice
Let's
Ice
Get
Baby.
It Started. No, Let's Get It Started in here by Black Eyed Peas, because the original song is Let's Get Retarded.
Mhm.
Like you go back and listen to the actual album version, they say let's get retarded.
Yeah,
and they switched it up and called it Get It Started.
Yeah, that definitely saved some reputations. That's for sure.
What the fuck did?
100%.
They
I'm
would've
still
got
mad about
canceled
De La
today.
Soul for that shit. That shit fucking busted me. I was fucking mad as fuck.
I know we
But
talked about
yeah.
it on the podcast before, but like, I never knew, and to this day, I mean, it took me a while to really hear the lyrics. But Brown Sugar by fucking D'Angelo, like it took me a while to realize that was about drugs. Like I'll tell other people. I tell people that song's about drugs. Like, no, that's about a woman. Like, nah.
A woman.
Talking
That
about
is
drugs.
about
Brown
that
Sugar.
song.
Yeah.
That song. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. That song is about a slender chocolate woman. I don't give a fuck what anybody says about that fucking shit.
Yeah,
Except for-
her name
except
is
for him.
Heroin.
Yeah.
And she got a cousin named Chocolate Thighs. Chocolate
God
Thighs? What
dang it.
How does it go?
and she's from Afghanistan because that's where the best, you know.
By the name of Chocolate Thighs. Brown
Yeah,
Sugar.
it
But that
is
song,
about
man,
drugs.
that song was like the shit back in the day.
I will not let you light-skinned naysayers disprove, disrespect D'Angelo's song. I'm just saying.
That dude had some hitters though, man. That dude had.
What was
Yeah.
that? What's that one song by PM Dawn about?
Oh,
It's
something
awesome.
about set adrift to memory something.
Yeah,
God damn it.
It was something about pie, right?
Yeah,
Die
The one
Without
with the Die
You. That's
Without
another
You.
I
one.
Without You, yeah.
yeah. God damn, some great
PM
songs.
Dawn.
PM Dawn was dope. That was like some
Yeah.
real like back in like the Arrested Development. It was like this not neo. It's before neo soul,
Yeah.
right? This is like
Yeah.
Was it?
yeah,
Was it the birth of Neo Soul, or was it?
maybe because this is like the mid '90s, right? Neo soul didn't come out until like the early
That's
2000s.
Definitely. Because PM Dawn's featured on like one of the Batman soundtracks and shit.
Yeah, that's
So-
Yeah.
that's the '90s though. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see.
Parody,
Wasn't that
right?
Neo Soul
Yeah.
like that? Because that wasn't Erica Badu like around
I
that
think it
time or
was
no?
Before Erica Badu.
Yeah, before her.
It was
yeah.
there before Erica.
Yeah.
Okay.
Erica
So,
Badu was
yeah.
either she was either, I'm pretty sure she's either early 2000s or late. I'm
Yeah,
talking
I
about
think you're right.
99 maybe. So
Okay.
Yeah.
It's interesting. The first time I heard of Neo Soul was with my barber with
Yindis.
what's the name? Yeah, Yindis.
Yindis,
He was
yeah.
like-
Yeah.
That is
Must have
probably
been
one
a
of my
long
favorite
time
barbers
ago
of
for
all
you need a
time.
barber, my man.
No,
look at this
I
I
guy.
mean, I guess it has
Oh,
been a while.
man.
I, mean,
Damn.
I cut my own hair now. But,
Yeah.
I mean,
keep waiting.
you know, it's easy to do, right?
Yeah, it's super easy
I'm
to
the
do.
same way. I cut my own hair too, but it's like it's not much.
And I
left.
have like this. I have like this 360 mirror that I use now to cut my hair. That's the sweetest got me for my birthday or something like that.
That's
yeah.
fucking cool.
But if he doesn't know, but like back in the day, back in my youth, back in the 90s or the 19th century, I used to have long hair, like to my shoulders.
Yeah, you did. Remember that shit.
But time gets us
I
all.
think you're
Yeah,
in
sure
memoriam.
did.
Like you were on American Idol with. I think you had long hair still, right? It wasn't to your
yeah,
shoulder.
I had long hair then.
Wait, did you have braids then or no?
Nah, my hair was like down, like whatever.
I need to hold on. There's something I want to talk about real quick before we stop doing the podcast. I want to talk about because you talked about something that the
What's that
360 mirror. I want to
Yeah,
talk about like the. So my girlfriend got me a fucking pillow for my birthday, and it's like the best pillow. So usually I use like a pillow cube. You guys familiar with that?
Yeah, I have one.
No.
You have one? All right, bro. I'm gonna fucking give you like the one up to the pillow
All
cube. All right, it's from Medicline, and it's like this fucking like J looking thing. Hold on, it's a whole
Oh, so when
fucking
you put
body
your
pillow.
whole body.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
you
it's
put your
called
whole
the.
body
It's from Medicline, and it's a therapeutic body pillow. And this fucking thing has changed my life. Like,
Bro.
hold on,
Okay,
I'm gonna pull it out and I'm gonna show it to you. All right, hold on, give me a second.
This is gonna
I've-
look like a statue.
Yeah.
I have
literally
something,
gonna look like-
I've
I've
something
seen it.
super funny to say once he comes back.
If it's crunchy when he brings it out, I'm hanging up.
See? I'm pretty sure it's like kind of Tempur-Pedic, but it's
No, I'm
crunchy.
looking at
God
image of
dang.
it. It's like a legit pillow.
Yeah, but it should be shaped like an L kind of thing, sort of.
It's not like a waifu body pillow. I'm just saying. It's like-
Yeah,
Can you
It's not
blame
like-
us?
yeah, but it's like a J. It's like this big. I can't even see the whole fucking thing. God
that's
damn
like
it.
a snuggie.
It's fucking big. It's like literally almost my size. It's fucking huge. but it's
Okay,
like
I got something.
it's
I
like
got
a
something funny. I got something super funny to say. Once you, sorry, go ahead, finish.
anyway. It's like a J, and on one side it's like obviously on Earth. That's how a J works. Why did I explain that? Anyway, when I lay down on this fucking thing and I put my arm like underneath it and I go to sleep, bro, it's like I'm just fucking. I'm like done for the night. Like I'm good. Like because I have like a really comfortable like bed too, and so I feel like I'm just surrounded by just like comfort in at night. Because with my my pillow cube, I slept good like pretty well too because I have bad shoulders, and it would keep like my head up. But in this one, it does that, but like supports like the rest of my fucking body, and it's the best. So I've been sleeping like pretty good.
You should look. You got to look up pregnancy pillows, maternity pillows.
That's
Oh,
that's
with
what
the
it made me
Nancy-
think of for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, Nancy literally has the exact same thing that she used for that, and she like swore by it.
Dude,
But
it's fucking
hey,
good.
if it's fucking comfortable, it's comfortable.
Seriously, man, and it's like it's heavy too, so shit works.
Whatever you
And
need.
what is it called again?
It's from Medcline. This is not a paid endorsement, but if you paid me, I'm just saying. It's MEDCLINE, and it's called the Therapeutic Body Pillow. And it's like $120, but this shit is fucking great. Like they did the research, and they have like a whole other thing too. They have like this like raised pillow where you can literally put your whole arm through it.
Oh,
Okay,
that's what
I
I'm
see
looking at
that.
right now. Yeah.
Yeah, but she did the research, and she was like the body pillow has a higher rating, so she got that for me, and it's great. But apparently this works with like that raised pillow with like the hole through it thing. So if I wanted to get it, I can do that.
Oh, fun.
But yeah,
You said a race pillow, so it shouts racism at
no,
you?
yes, it's literally it's Donald Trump
white
and
sleep.
what's the guy's name?
Jimmy
Van,
Clint
feel
Eastwood
that
in that
you?
one movie that he was in, where he was like super
Gran
racist.
Torino?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too
Blue
racist.
said it's a pillow for colored people.
I was gonna say it's colored
Yeah.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't say that. Abercrombie Finch said that.
Mhm.
Yeah. God dang. I wasn't ready. That's wild shit. Oh my goodness.
Y'all are
That's some
wrong.
wild shit tonight. That was a little wrong. But it's funny. I love it.
It's all good though. What else before we end the podcast? What else is like hot this week?
I think we hit all the stuff this week. There's some stuff that's going to be hot, but I want to talk about it a little bit at the end of the podcast. So,
I mean, actually, this would be a good. I had a ask B then B high question on here, but I guess I can ask on this. So we got a guess on the podcast. So
Here we go.
here we
this
go.
one's interesting. This one's interesting because it's like this one. People been back and forth. There's been some controversy with this one, but I feel like we might all be on the same page with this one. But what are the 4 top cities in the U.S.? Like when you think of U.S.
Oh my God.
top cities, what not 3 or 5? What's the 4 top cities?
Well, what do you mean by top? Like, are we saying
Like when you think of
culturally,
U.S.
population? Like, what do you?
When you think of U.S., what you like? Okay, these are U.S. cities. Okay, I'll go first.
like popular.
So basically popular. So we have like San Francisco, L.A., Chicago, New York. Like those are my top 4 cities. But people
I
say
would
like,
probably
there's
agree
like
with that.
Atlanta, Miami, Dallas. Like people on Woodworth with the top 4 are
You say Woolworths? Woolsworth.
Woodworth,
Woodworth?
Woodwork.
Woodwork. Okay, gotcha.
I heard him say Woolworths too. I was like,
I had that.
wow.
Yeah. I'm
Did
like,
you?
oh, that's
I was
super-
like, is that store even around?
super
Like,
last
Yeah.
century.
No,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Are the cleaning product? Is one of the cleaning stuff too, like a fabric softener?
Probably.
Yeah, it's Woolite.
Probably.
Oh,
Probably.
Woodlight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, there's a lot of like really popular cities in the States, but I can't. The problem though is that when you say 2 cities in California, I feel like we're biased, and that's the problem. Is San Francisco? I think when it comes to like the world, I think that LA is probably bigger.
The question is U.S.
Yeah, and then you know what
No,
I'm
but,
saying
like, from the world's
Yeah.
perspective.
from the world
Yeah.
perspective.
Yeah.
Probably LA, even because obviously I'm biased because I love San Francisco, I love the Bay Area, but so I have to like cut off San Francisco. So like, what else would I put in The other cities I have
Yeah,
no
it's-
problem with. Yeah.
New York, LA are, I think, indisputable.
Yeah.
Right? I think those are, if you are
I feel
looking
like
at most
San
popular
Francisco's been
American
falling
cities.
off because they've like all the like poop in the street, the fucking crime and shit that's been
Well,
happening.
and it's not
That's
actually,
definitely like San Francisco falling
and
off.
it's not actually that big. Let's just be
It's
honest.
really not. It's
Yeah.
really not. Yeah.
When people think
Um,
about like San Francisco, they think of like the whole Bay Area, which is like 100 fucking cities. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I do wonder, like, if you were asking somebody in Mexico or Brazil, they would put Miami on that list for sure,
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
If you're asking somebody in London, they may not, right? I don't know, man. It depends on who you're asking, I think, but
Well, see, a lot of the questions was asked to like Americans.
Okay.
What would
So-
they say is their favorite?
So
Top three.
what
Or
do you
top
who
four.
wants to go next? What y'all got?
Go ahead, Ninja. You're talking.
I would say similar to what Blue. I would say San Francisco, L.A., New York, and then I'd say Miami, because the reason why is I feel like those are pretty popular tourist attractions, regardless. And Miami has a really huge fucking tourist. I mean, the amount of hotels are down there, it's like a mini Cancun or some shit.
Orlando has more visitors, I'm pretty sure, than Miami does.
But I wonder how many people would say they're going to Miami, or they're going to Orlando, or would they say they're going to Disney?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's fair. Yeah.
Right? Like, no one says they're going to Anaheim.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
that's
real.
true.
When they say they're going to
Yeah.
LA, when they say they're going to LA, Anaheim's included in that shit.
Or
Usually.
they're going to Disney, right? They're going to Disney.
Yeah,
World,
they're going to
Disneyland, whatever, right?
Mhm.
I think if you're asking black folks, they're going to say Atlanta. Atlanta's going to be on their list, right?
Okay.
Atlanta
And if
came
you're
up a lot.
asking, if you're asking people from, below the Mason-Dixon, they may say Houston or Dallas, right? Like, I don't know, man.
Hey,
I
just
think it
just
depends
say
on who you're
the
asking,
former slave states. It's all good.
God damn.
or current.
Or current.
Or you just say red states. Red state works.
Yeah, I think it depends, man. I think it depends.
What's your take? Not what would you
I
say
look.
are the
I think it's New York, L.A., Chicago, and then the fourth one is hard, right? Because again, I think it depends on who you're asking. I think it depends on what, like, if you're asking about music, they're going to say New Orleans, right? Or I would, or they would say Austin, or they would say
Some
even
people
some
would say
folks would say
Seattle.
Nashville, right?
Or Nashville or Seattle.
I don't know.
No, not Seattle. Not
Nashville
anymore.
doesn't.
So,
Seattle had grunge, and then that once that
so-
dropped off.
so the thing about grunge is that grunge is still kind of like really big in Seattle, and there's like literally a grunge museum in that motherfucker.
Yeah, but it's.
'Cause I know people that
notice
go
what you
there,
said. It's
like-
big in Seattle. It's like saying that
But-
E40 is
so-
popular in the Bay Area. Like, yeah, no
Yeah,
shit.
but so like just like P was saying, I think people from the Pacific Northwest, they travel to Seattle, and people from British Columbia, they'll go to Seattle to go
No.
to these spots.
But that's not okay. Sure.
I mean,
I did a quick Google search to see like what city is the most traveled or visited cities, and the top 10
in the U.S.
based on Peak Pro, in the U.S. Top 10 most visited cities in the U.S. When is this survey done? I don't see the date, but this is on Peak Pro. So number 1 is New York. This is 2023. Miami second, Los
Okay.
Angeles, Orlando, San Francisco's 5th, Vegas, which I'm
Oh
surprised.
shit!
I've seen some people talk about Vegas, Washington D.C., Chicago, Honolulu, and Boston.
Whack.
Boston.
Whack.
Yeah, that is a whack ass list. I totally agree.
Boston.
Look, and I
Boston,
will also
listen.
say I'm the first dude to be like, if people haven't spent any time in New Orleans in their lives, they should. It is by far, in my opinion, the most unique American city. It's like no other place. I dig it a lot.
It is, but there's caveats.
Oh yeah.
There's a whole bunch of caveats.
Yeah.
Number 1, wear closed-toed shoes. Number 2,
Oh my
do
God.
not go there when it's fucking raining. Number 3,
Nope.
do not leave. Like what is it called? Like the main street.
Oh no, I
Burbank?
disagree with you on that completely.
No,
No,
I mean,
Bourbon
if
Street?
you're a certain kind of
Or-
person.
Color.
Or don't leave there at certain times.
Yeah, certain times.
Right.
Okay.
Certain times. Yeah, and if you go a little bit too far, don't be homophobic. So yeah, because if you just keep walking on that, what's the street called? Jesus
Bourbon
Christ.
Street.
Bourbon Street. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you walk
you're talking
further
about New
down-
Orleans. Oh.
If you walk further down Bourbon
yeah.
Street, it's like super gay, like San Francisco gay. So
Wait. So I with the whole maybe never mind. Well, I was gonna say like that story I told when I was on Bourbon Street and I got separated from the Sweetness and her friends
this
and I ended up
blew us
going to a
out.
gay bar.
Yeah.
I've been to gay bars before, and this gay bar was like on a whole other level. Just because normally when you walk into a sports bar, you know they got sports playing on the screen. I went to the gay bar and they had gay porn playing on the screen, and I was like, I really hope I'm in a safe space. But everybody there was super fucking cool. And they were nice. They were sweet. They listened to my story. It was really cool. But yeah, once you get to a certain part of Bourbon Street, it does become pretty gay.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just if you're homophobic, like you need to know.
Yeah.
So
And apparently
yeah.
the bar I went to was like the first like gay bar in New Orleans. This was pretty cool.
Not the last.
No.
Not the last, but it was the first.
No, I mean New Orleans is cool, but yeah, it's like it's a cool, really shitty city. So
Yeah.
and I say that
it's-
from like a literal perspective because it's like below the fucking water line, and when it rains, the sewers is all fucking old, and it gets fucking really, really gross.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Real quick.
yeah, real
Quick.
quick. But it's fun as fuck. It's like
Yeah.
if you go there, if you're drinking, like you probably won't even notice. Till the next day, you're like, why are gangrene on my toes? That's why I told
Yeah.
you
All bad.
wear closed-toed shoes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
100%.
Yes. Absolutely.
Don't trust the dark alley fucking grenades. Like, yeah.
Oh, the hand grenades.
They might be
Grenades,
$2,
yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah. You get what you pay for sometimes.
Yeah,
Dude.
you get what you pay for.
That's
Um,
fun.
Just make sure you get a tetanus shot.
I got one. I just finished reading Absolute Batman for the first time. I don't know how recently it's
shit.
published, and so I'm trying to
haven't
get through the rest of the Absolutes. Right,
Yeah.
I know there's several now.
The Superman,
I
yeah.
dug it. I thought it was cool. I definitely want to read the rest. I read it on Kindle, which is my first time reading a graphic novel
Wow.
on Kindle.
Okay.
I've never done that before.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. You know, it's different. But,
Do you have a full color Kindle, or you have?
well, I did on the iPad,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
the Kindle app on the iPad. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was
I
cool.
gotta.
Yeah, I mean, that the whole Absolute Batman, like some of the stories I've been seeing, it's like, yo, it's pretty fucking dark. Like he fucks people up. Like, a lot of people aren't coming back.
I got the Batman where they show Batman's dick. I'm just saying.
Sorry.
Yeah,
What?
there's a Batman where they show his like the shadow of his dick. It's in I think it's the black, they're like the black edition or something like that.
Why is it got to be the black
I
edition?
don't
Was it
know.
read by Jay-Z?
I mean, his dick wasn't that big. I'm just saying. But yeah, like they had like this whole like it's Black Label. So like DC had like a whole Black Label thing, whereas like they had like this really oddly sized fucking comics that were like basically like the
The
oh
hell?
whoa why did that fucking
Whoa, whoa.
hold on sorry hold on
Dude, the camera like super zoomed in you, like you're about to tell like a
it's because
dope
it's my
speech.
hands because I went like this and it's not even doing it now. There's hand gesture things. Jesus Christ, they got
I was
dramatic,
like,
didn't it?
You're,
It sure
yeah,
did.
seriously.
Let me fix it. What the fuck? This is fucking.
That was
Camera's
awesome,
like,
actually.
oh,
That was-
Rose is about to go real
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
deep
they
into
were
this
like-
story.
he's
Yeah, I
talking
forgot
about-
to zoom out.
he's talking
All of a
about
sudden, we're
that.
doing
There we
TikTok
go.
videos.
God damn.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So lift the little ones.
That was
what you about to
hilarious.
hear.
Let me turn the
Change your
tracking
fucking
off
life.
too. Anyway, they had like their whole like adult versions of comics
Yeah.
called Black Label, and yeah, there was like one where they showed like Batman's dick, and it was just like, what the fuck? Like, this is totally random. It's probably worth money now.
Maybe,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm gonna look it up while someone else bullshits and to tell you that I'm not tripping.
The bat dick.
Yeah, the bat.
What's
dick.
the next absolute I should read between you guys? And it looks like maybe even some folks in the chat might have some opinions.
I mean, because I know there's Batman and Superman. Is there an absolute Wonder Woman? Because
called-
I
there's
feel
the
like
Green Lantern.
Sorry, it was called Batman the Damned.
dick out.
Yeah, the dick out. Damned. Yeah, it's called Damned. And yeah, I have it. It's probably worth money now.
But in 20 years, it'd be worth more money.
Oh,
I'm not trying to live
Oh.
that long. I'm just saying.
Killer Frost is in the chat. I didn't know he was up in there. But he's saying that Absolute Green Lantern is supposed to start pretty soon. So that might be pretty
I would
cool.
definitely mess with that.
What the fuck? It's worth a bunch of money.
Damn.
There's like one on here that's like worth like $1,000 fucking.
Oh, there is an absolute.
Yeah.
Absolute Green Lantern? Yeah, it comes out soon. I
No,
guess
no, there's an absolute Wonder Woman.
Oh, yeah. There's an absolute, an absolute Martian Manhunter and an absolute Flash, too. Well, I mean, it should be. So,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
mess with
there's an absolute Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, Flash, and Green Lantern. Martian Manhunter, and Green Arrow are coming out soon.
so my question is, which Green Lantern does it focus on?
I'd like to know that too.
Green Lantern.
Yeah, because if it's Guy
it's,
Gardner, that's gonna be a crazy ass fucking comic.
No, it's actually it focused on 4 of them. It's Joe, Hal, John, and Guy.
Oh, nice. All right.
Okay.
So it says the
Okay.
series focused on Joe, Hal, John, Guy after a large Green Lantern falls from the sky and crashes a town, causing widespread paranoia. Wait, am I not reading
That's
that right?
odd. Paranoia, huh? Panic? Maybe?
I
Oh,
met Phil
paranoia.
Lamar recently. I was telling Pronos about this. So there's a Chicago Comic Con. It's called C2E2, and I was walking,
What?
and yeah, it's called C2E2, and Phil Lamar
crazy.
was at a booth, and I was like, oh shit, it's Phil Lamar. My wife was like, who? And I was like, yeah. Look over there. And there was nobody there. So I was like, I'm never, ever going to pay money to meet a celebrity. But he was standing there by himself. So I was like, I'm just going to walk by and say hello. And he was cool, but his speaking voice is not far off from a lot of the voices he uses
That's
in
hilarious.
cartoons. And the Jon Stewart voice is not terribly far off from his normal speaking voice. But he's like this big. He's like
Yeah.
a little tiny man, and he's older now. He's got gray hair, and
Hold on.
I'm a pretty big guy. And so when
Yeah.
I'm standing there, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, he's a little guy. But he was so cool. Like I haven't talked to him for like 10 seconds. I was like, oh shit, man. And then you start thinking about all the things that dude has done, all the voice work and all those.
Yeah.
Wow, man, that guy's worked a lot.
It's amazing. I don't know if I said this on the podcast, but it was like a couple of weeks ago, maybe like last month or so ago. I was on a date.
Oh, you did.
Did I? Yeah, Brandon Sanderson is like sitting next to me at a fucking restaurant. Do you know who he is, P?
No, I don't know if I do up him.
He's a really prolific author. He's the guy who finished.
Was he the Wheel of Time guy?
Huh?
Was he the Wheel of Time guy?
Yeah, he finished the Wheel of Time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All
So yeah, and he writes a whole bunch of books. But anyway, yeah, he was like sitting next to me with his family, and I was like, oh, like I wanted to say hi, but it's like he's with his family, so I couldn't like say anything, But yeah, he was sitting next to me, and I was like, fucking super fangirling out.
Jump back to the Absolute Green Lantern. It's actually a horror series. The writer of it is Ewig.
Ewing?
I think I pronounced that right. Yeah, Al Ewing.
Ewing?
E with the wing at the end.
Oh, it's Ewing. Just like Patrick Ewing.
He's also the guy who did the Immortal Hulk series.
Bro, you got like the fucking craziest blacklist, bro.
I said Ewing.
Earwig.
The way I pronounce it.
Yeah.
Didgeridoo, whatever.
Yeah, and E-Wing like they're in Star Wars or some shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, X-Wing,
X-Wing,
E-Wing,
F-Wing.
Up here, Sabine coming through.
A-Wing.
That's what an Ewok flies, right?
Yeah, exactly.
God.
Oh man, what the fuck? Anyway, I know it's late your time, Pete, so we could wrap it up. Unless there's anything else y'all want to talk about?
Not particularly, not for me.
Any topics?
Yeah.
All right, Blue, what you got going on?
Man, this has been a crazy week for me this week. So I haven't said anything to you guys, but like my mom's been in and out of the hospital lately.
Oh no,
which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
She had fluid in her lungs, but like this, they said she's doing better, so she's gonna be released from the hospital tomorrow. I went to see her the other day, and she seems to be in good spirit. My brother and one of my cousins were there, so I spent some time out there with my mom.
Paul
But
was
then
there?
like the next day, yeah, my brother. We'll call him the dragon.
Oh, yeah, that's a
The
reference.
dragon.
Yeah. But yeah, he was there. But then like the next day, my dog had a seizure, which came out of no fucking where, which freaked me the fuck out because she was like, I thought she was like having a dream where she was like running her like chase after something in her sleep, like dogs do. But like I looked at her, and her eyes were open, and like her paws were like curled up to her body. It was freaky. But then like after she kind of came out of it, she didn't know who the fuck I was. Like she was just barking and growling at me. Like when I went to even like to try to like pet her, she like snapped at me. I was like, what the fuck? Like I almost thought I kind of thought she might have rabies or something like that. Like what's up? Because there's a lot of deers around here, and there's like ticks and stuff like that. So I thought maybe she got like bit by a tick, and I don't know what the fuck.
That'd be Lyme disease, not rabies, but all right.
I didn't fucking know. She was a crazy fucking dog, and she was foaming at the mouth. The first thing I thought was rabies.
Yeah.
But no, she's doing fine. Like they did blood work on her, and she's like doing okay. They think it might have been a one-off, but like I've been monitoring her. Like I said, I've been catching up on Wednesday. I finished Squid Game, which was really good. I'm definitely hoping there's gonna be another series. I think it was announced, or I guess Sony and Netflix are in the works of making a sequel to K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yes, and
I think
a movie and a series. So
they're trying to make all that money right
print
now.
that money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they're like, we found oil, and we're just gonna keep fucking drilling, get that money. My little guy is enjoying TK. He's like excited about going to school every day.
Wait,
and, like,
I'm sorry.
really
You can
cool.
do telekinesis?
Yeah, he's
What the
Professor
fuck?
X.
Oh my
He's
god!
working with Professor X right now. So that's going pretty cool. Oh fuck it. I lost my train of thought. I think that's. I've been getting back into reading. Like I talked about on the podcast, like there was a book I read as a kid that was like it's basically a novel for Back to the Future 2. I got it from like the book fair they usually have at school. I bought it there, and for some reason I lost that book. But luckily somebody digitally copied the book, and it's available on archive.org. There's a bunch of other books you can download from there, and so you can download it in like different kind of formats too. So I downloaded it on my Kindle, so I've been reading on my Kindle, and it's great because like I said, like I think last week I talked about it, how it has like more details that the movie left out on. Like this part I just read right now where Marty McFly is kind of giving a reasoning why he's buying an almanac, and it goes a little bit more into him going into the store and how like, you know, the store they would buy like old 80s money, and he had his wallet on him, so he had like old 80s money in his pocket, so he basically was able to convert his 80s money into like 2015 money, which was 10 years ago. And he was able to like buy the almanac. But it's really cool. And one interesting thing that happened in the book recently is that Doc has on his watch, or he lifts up his shirt and he does something on his watch, or Marty thinks it's a watch, but it controls DeLorean, and the DeLorean flies back over to where they are. And it's interesting because, like, you know, we kind of have that technology a little bit today, especially kind of in the Teslas, how like you can summon the cars to come to you from a parking spot, which I thought was really cool. But I think it's really cool. There's an app called Liddy that you can subscribe to through your library, and you can actually rent books for your Kindle. So you go through Liddy, and like there's certain books that you can have transferred over to your e-reader, and actually you'll go through Amazon to have it transferred to your e-reader, which is pretty cool. So if you have an e-reader, you want to like rent some books through your library, definitely check out your library. And there's you can do it through Liddy. It used to be Overdrive, but I think they changed their name to Liddy. It's Liddy.
I thought it was Libby. I thought it was Libby.
Oh, Libby. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's Libby. Sorry, that's my dyslexia.
Yeah, and also when you go to the library, just remember your money paid for that, so use it.
Yeah, exactly. And you also rent movies, and there's audiobooks you can do Libby as well. So definitely check that out.
Oh yes, you can rent. Oh, you can rent VHS and DVD and Blu-ray from your local library.
You probably cannot rent VHS tapes.
So my library, you can, because
sir,
I was there when I donated them, sir.
How long ago was that?
This is a few months. This is like 6 months ago.
It's in the old folks' home, Chronos.
no shit.
Ah,
Like what the fuck?
Be
God
cool.
Nobody's got a fucking
dang.
VHS player. Like,
Actually,
I
see if
believe you
could-
can rent one from them. They also have a Betamax player.
I would not.
So,
Damn.
yeah,
So many
it
issues
is a
with that
library.
statement. Like, why the fuck would you? And, all right, and old ninja, what you got with your old man shit?
Yeah, I mean, just because old technology is out there doesn't mean it's gone.
Yeah, you
Anyway.
know, I rented them my Stereo Opticon. You know,
Yeah.
just let them have
Um,
it, and you know,
Hey, you can rent a phonograph from them too.
yeah.
Anyway.
Did you pay for it in like racist comments?
Oh no, those are free.
No, okay.
Yeah, those are free. I've been giving out democracy the last 2 days, so I've been out there just handing out democracy to all these like automaton and bugs and zombies. Any zombies? I've been playing Helldivers 2. We're passing out all this democracy. Usually trying to level up and catch up to the other two platforms, PC and PlayStation. There's a lot of fucking shit in this game, so there's a lot of work to do. So I've just been trying to level up and unlock stratagems and new shit out there, and I've been having a pretty good blast. For this is a $40 game. I don't know if it was the same on PlayStation, but
All right.
it's
Yeah.
pretty fucking
Yeah,
good.
it was cheap.
Yeah, so I'm just like smashing. There's an ODST, the Halo crossover, which is like another money grab, but it's pretty cool because you get weapons, and like I guess they're unique because you get a silencer weapon, or you get 2 silenced weapons with it. So pretty cool. I mean, it's open to anybody, but I think it's interesting to do. You can work to it if you wish, which I'm kind of doing. But I'm having a fucking blast. I've been playing with my cousin. I've been playing with people who are still kind of playing. B-Boy Frost just let me know he reinstalled and started playing tonight. He might be on it right now, to be honest. So I did some Twitch yesterday because it came out yesterday. I was smashing and playing some watching some Alien Earth. I'm watching some Star Trek Strange New Worlds tonight. It's on at like midnight or whatever. Just trying to stay healthy, not pass out and die anytime soon.
That's
I'm
important.
still trying to, I'm still trying to watch what I'm eating. I've been eating very, very, very little, and I need to increase what I eat because I might pass out. So I have to be careful what I'm doing. Like I need to be conservative, but still be diligent and, I guess, dutiful on my eating schedule. What else is there? Oh, I guess Borderlands is out in like a couple days, like in 2 weeks or some
Oh,
shit.
word?
Oh yeah, Borderlands
Yeah,
4.
Borderlands
I
4,
pre-ordered
it's out,
it,
like-
so
So
yeah.
it's been all over fucking like everything now. Like there's huge trailers for this fucking shit.
I am going. There's very few games that I'll squat up for. Borderlands is one of them. So
Yes, I'm just like shit.
yeah, I will squat up for Borderlands.
And
I'll get
so
down with
Borderlands 4 is kind of in the pipeline. Helldivers 2 was already all about it. I'm still trying to squeeze in some Call of Duty Zombies stuff because Prodigy, he beat it before I did. We're supposed to play, and he just runs off for randoms, doesn't tell nobody. I'm just like, what the fuck? So I think we're gonna play. Hopefully this weekend, we shall see. But I'm gonna be gaming a lot. I'm gonna be definitely giving out this democracy for the most because I want this fucking Dune buggy because it has a fucking turret gun on the back. I need to shoot at people. So yeah, that's it for me.
All right, P, what you got?
Nothing crazy, I think. You know, I'm looking forward to the long weekend, right? Monday's a holiday, so I'm not working, so that'll be cool.
That's right.
I gotta work.
There's going to be, you know, it's here in town, like the Yankees are coming to town, so I might go see a baseball game on the south side. System of a Down is here this weekend, so I might go
Oh,
see
shit.
System of a Down. They're playing at Soldier Field on Sunday and Monday, so that could be cool. Playing some Warzone at night. You know, during the day, the kids keep me real busy on the weekends, especially. So, you know, a little Muay Thai for me, a little Jiu-Jitsu for my son, and, you know, music and theater and stuff for my daughter. So we're running around all day.
What belt is L now?
He is the final step of gray belt for kids, right?
Okay, so
He's
it's like
12.
gray and black then, right? I think.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
They
Wait,
got a
is
bunch
there-
of-
that's cool.
Is your son named after L from Death Note?
No, I gave him like a. I know what his son's
I
name
was
is.
messing around.
Yeah, I just don't want to say
Yeah,
on
he
the
loves
podcast.
it though. It's good for
Yeah.
him. He loves it. So yeah, aside from that, man, just trying to do some cooking, some chilling, just nothing crazy, some gaming, playing Warzone. Trying to decide if it's time to start that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 because I hear that game is
Wow.
massive.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I might wait for like the dead of winter to start that. But yeah, man, it's nothing crazy here. Looking forward to just a little bit of downtime in Chicago. Maybe go to the beach or something. We actually do have beaches. You guys aren't going to believe me, but we do.
No, I know you have beaches, but it's like, you know, it's not like San Diego.
Wait, New
I'm
York
just
or
saying.
Chicago?
No, it's not like
And also, San Diego beaches are not like the beaches in the bay.
water's
Are there-
warmer though.
The water down here is way warmer.
No, in Chicago it's probably warmer than San Diego. The water in San Diego is cold as hell.
You think so? No, San Francisco,
Yes.
it's like really cold. Down here,
Yes.
it's not so bad.
The bay's got cold water,
Yes.
and there's also sharks in the water, so there's that too.
That's also true.
Yeah, that's a challenge, bro. I'm just saying.
No sharks, no hurricanes. That's not no earthquakes. That's what we're
Well,
saying.
but you have
Chicago,
winter.
dead
You have
of
winter though.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I ever come out to Chicago, let your son know that I roll with kids and I submit them. So I'm just saying,
he needs
everybody fucking pulls L's.
Wow.
Come on out.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm a really good training partner, but I do submit kids. For me, I'm looking forward to seeing my oldest daughter, Lily, next month. We're going to go to a Louder Than Life festival, and it's in Tennessee. So
Tennessee.
I'm going to fly out to Detroit, and then we're going to take an RV down to Tennessee for like 4 fucking days, and just like rock out to like a bunch of metal bands. And
See, I guess they're doing a Goofy movie. Like,
That's what I'm saying. This is literally a freaking. This is one of those drama trips like the fucking the what was it, Joy Luck Club or the Traveling Pants kind of shit or some shit. It's like an Oscar
it's a
movie.
Goofy movie.
Well, we haven't had
Father
a chance.
and kid.
We haven't had a chance
Go on
like,
a road trip.
yeah, we haven't had a chance to hang out in like a really long time. And I felt like it's like, you know, I was like, I'm not going to travel anymore. And she heard me like for a while, and then she heard me say it on the podcast. She's like, but I already got our tickets to like go to this thing. Because I told her like back in the day when she told me about this, like I wanted to go, but I was like, yo, if I go, I want to get VIP tickets because, you know, I'm older, and, you know, I was waiting for like the VA stuff to come through. Well, it didn't come through. So I was just kind of canceling everything. And she already bought like normal tickets. So I'm like, well, all right. So this will be the last one that I'm gonna travel for a while. But I'm looking forward to it, like a lot, to hang out with her and just like the list of fucking bands that are here. Like, I'm just gonna tell you like the headliners for the 4 days that are there. What it's like the Thursday is Slayer, Friday it's Avenged Sevenfold, Saturday it's Deftones, and the last day is I can't even fucking read it because it's in goddamn metal. Fucking
Metalese.
which is hard for me to read from like far away. But anyway, yeah, it's like it's a lot, and it's like multiple things going on. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that with her, and
That'd be awesome.
you're just hanging out.
That's gonna be a wild ass weekend. Wow.
It is. Hopefully I'll
God
make
damn.
it. I'm just gonna take some nose beers and be all right.
Wow. Okay.
Y'all that know. I'm just kidding. I don't do coke. I make fun of it all the time, but I really don't do coke.
Bogus sugar.
Yeah.
That's my favorite word for it.
Peruvian marching powder.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What does Tally call it? Did he just call it cocaine?
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought he calls it something different.
All right,
Whatever.
El Ninja, take
I
us
don't-
out of here.
Okay. You just experienced Black and Black Times Infinity, the dankest podcast on the internet. Check us out anywhere and everywhere with Beat the BTI. That's BTHANBTI, anywhere you consume your podcast or listen to your podcast or wherever you need to know. Just know that we go live every Wednesday, 8:30 Pacific-ish
Ish.
time on YouTube and Twitch. You can watch us live and be a part of the discussion, ask us things live, and be a part of the chat. Check out our official website, binheadproductions.squarespace.com/BTI. We have a Discord server. You can email us at btbti@gmail.com. Let us know you want to be a part. You got questions for the next podcast, or just want to chat, I guess. Yeah.
All right. I gotta
Thanks
press
for having
buttons.
me.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, P. Like literally
Thanks, man.
minutes of notice. So, oh shit, we have people that were.
Or what?
The people were chatting in the. Oh, you got them. Yeah, there's somebody
Yeah, I
on
got you.
Twitch.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Ninja.
Yeah, I'm at Twitch up.
All right, we're out this bitch. Peace.
Yeah.